Yo, it's Big Fan Breezy with the Brooklyn Nets vlog. That was a tough loss, man. Happy birthday, Jordi Fernandez. I really wanted him to get that win on his birthday in the Barclays. Didn't pan out that way, you know what I'm saying? And it was tough to watch, you know what I mean? I don't want to see Clowney getting thrown out the game. That was terrible. Throw some ones in the chat if y'all could hear me. Can you guys hear me good? Throw some ones in the chat. Joey in the building. Iceman in the building. Throw some ones in the chat for me, y'all. If y'all can hear me clearly. Let me know. But yeah, we could breeze through this game real quick. Um, okay. Y'all can hear me. That's what's up. That's what's up. So yeah, basically y'all seen what happened tonight, you know what I mean? It was a tough loss. We pretty much didn't have a I mean, we had a good first quarter, but after that, it pretty much was downhill. And this problem is still the same. We can't score the ball. You know what I'm saying? Shake Milton do what he can do. These players do as much as they could do on the offensive side of the ball. But again, to the point of shot creation is a real skill. You can't just get a shot creator out of the draft like that. You can't just trade for a shot creator. These guys is far and in between sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Hard to get shot creators. And when you look at the stats, you look at the visuals. Jalen Wilson had 13 shots. He had 13 shots, 11 points. You want somebody to have more than 11 points. You want them to have more points than shots taken. You know what I'm saying? He's 11-13. We could see that Jalen Wilson is not panning out to be a shot creator. Claxton, 5 for 13. I see him trying to, you know what I mean, shoot the ball more. He's not necessarily a shot creator. But he's doing what he could. He's trying hard. He put up 13 shots. Shake Milton took 9 shots. He was 5 for 9. I thought he could have shot the ball more. He actually shot better than Wilson and Claxton, and they both took more shots than him. And again, back to the old Dorian Finney-Smith, man. He's one of the more streaky shooters that I've seen. You know what I mean? He's like Joe Harris with defense. You know what I mean? Joe Harris, when he's on, he's on. But when he's not, he's not. That's DFS. But DFS got defense. So you could say he's better than Joe Harris because of that. But again, very underwhelming. Underwhelming by, you know what I'm saying? I like Jalen Wilson's motor, man. But Claxton, I don't know, man. It's not his 11-10 doesn't look like a 11-10. You know what I mean? He had 2 blocks, he had 3 steals. It don't stand out for me. Keon Johnson had 20 shots. You know what I'm saying? He was 10 for 20, 4 for 10 behind the 3 point line. I thought this was one of his better games of the season. Noah Clowney, he was 1 for 4 behind the 3 point line. Not good really. 2 for 6. He got 5 boards. I thought this game was kind of underwhelming. I wanted to see more from him. So Tyrese Martin had 14 shots. He was 6 for 14. That's right under 50%. He had 13 points. I wanted to see him have more points than 13 with 14 shots. But it is what it is. He was 1 for 7 at the 3 pointer. This is probably one of the only bad shooting nights I had seen Tyrese Martin, you know what I mean, shoot. And Reese Beekman, this guy couldn't hit the fucking side of a barn, bro. This dude cannot shoot. I don't like his shot. I don't like how I look. None of that. I'm glad that we didn't play Cam Johnson on the back to back. Let him rest. We were 12 for 41 from the 3 point line. Nasty work. I thought we could have went to the paint a little more than we did. 5 for 8 from the free throw line, more because we was 41. You know what I mean? Took 41 3 pointers, and I don't like that. I don't like that we took that many 3 pointers. I don't like that we only took 8 free throws. I don't like it. I like Jordi Fernandez fight. He's always at it with the refs. But pretty much this was an underwhelming game for me. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna throw the link in the chat to hear from you guys. I ain't really got much to say about tonight's game. You know what I mean? Uh, I wanted Jordi Fernandez to win on his birthday. That's the long and short of it for me. Um, but Keon Johnson getting 25 don't do much for me. It does. I think it does a lot for Keon though. I think that it's good for his career, and I'm happy for him specifically. I'm happy. You know what I mean? He looked like he could stay in the NBA. He could find somewhere on. He could find himself on somebody's roster. You know what I'm saying, in the NBA, and I think that'd be dope for him. You know, that'd be dope for him. Yo,
Yo, what's good?
dude, you back, man? Iceman is back. Before we get into it, just give us a quick commercial.
Yo, y'all know where to find me, Iceman the Don on Twitter, and you can follow my podcast, the Tip Off Brooklyn Nets podcast on YouTube. You heard?
That's what's up. Yeah, what you thought about tonight's game though? Ice, talk to us.
I liked it. It was tough to watch, but I actually liked it because I always like to see when other people are out. You know what I mean? You can really see what's missing, and you know what I mean. And
Yeah,
you get an idea of like, all right, you know what I mean. Some of these dudes really need a point guard, and I thought Tyrese Martin needed to create a little bit more. They need to let him create a little bit more because he seems to have it. You know what I mean? But it seems like
Yeah.
when he gets it, they always let him pass it off. And he got to go sit in the corner until like late, and then they let him create, or like on a fast break opportunity, they let him
right.
create. Um,
Give it 6 for 14, Iceman, 1 for 7 behind the 3 point line. You know, it looked like so basically he got more his shots from under the 3 point line. You know, he had 5 field goals and he had 1 3 pointer. So if he made 6 shots and he got 5 field goals, maybe he should look for the midi more. Maybe he should try to get to the basket more. Maybe he has more than a 3 point shot. And me and Leaf debated this the other day, and I think I'm right if for this matter. You know, for him to be have 6 field goals and 5 of them are not 3 pointers, it shows that he can score the ball outside of being the spot up 3 pointer. But go ahead, Ice. Go ahead.
right, he is a creator. That's the thing. He is, and he can create. But his shot is like, you know what I mean? His shot is golden. Even if he missed sometimes, it's still, like I said, it always look like it's going in. But he can create. You know what I
Right,
mean? It's just if you let him. Like Keon Johnson, like I said, I thought he had a bag, and he showed a little bit of his bag today. You know what I mean? How he was scoring, and his shot was actually working today. So I'm like, oh, Keon in his bag, he had a little rough stint, and now he's showing like he could do a little bit more, which I knew
right,
he could do. You know what I mean? But they need to let, like I said, Jalen Wilson needs to just catch set shots, and he need to run off screens and get downhill because that seems like. But him creating, I don't like it at all. I don't like Jalen Wilson creating. You
yeah,
know,
I feel you. No, I'm
I
with you, Ice.
disagree on that one, Ice, respectfully.
Although we prepared to get to you, Joe, we gotta go to Joey BK first. But shout out to Iceman. Iceman, throw your link in the chat for people who ain't here. You give a commercial at the start of this. We gonna go to Joey BK. Joey BK, talk to us, man.
Yay!
Well,
Yo, what's
what you
up,
thought
man?
about? Who stood out to you? What you want to see? Did you see anything that you wanted to see? Can we just all
Yeah,
say happy birthday to Jordi Fernandez? I mean, you
happy
know,
Happy birthday, Jordy!
Jordy, happy birthday. Yeah, man. What stood out to me in this game? It was too many turnovers. We turned the ball over too many times. They had
okay,
about 20 something plus points off of our turnovers.
terrible.
We just don't have enough scoring power as of right now, man. I get what you're saying that some of these guys can you know what I mean, got a little bag, but none of them really got that separation ability to be able to score like a Cam Thomas or even a Cameron Johnson right now. And even Cameron
Right,
Johnson need picks sometime to get separation. So we
right,
don't really got no elite scoring on this team right now. We got a couple of guys that got a little bag like Tyrese and Keon, but they just not there. They don't have that ability. Um,
right.
the refs are terrible, man. They're terrible and biased. I hate that ref that threw out Noah Clowney. He's
Uh
one of
huh.
the most biased refs ever. It was like he saw everything Noah Clowney did, but he saw nothing the greenhead mophead kid did, whatever his
Mm-hmm.
name is. You know,
Sohan, I think.
he was pushing Noah, he was hooking him, he was
Right,
talking shit to him in his face. I'm like, these refs have selective hearing and vision when you're on the basketball court. I can
right.
see this shit sitting in my living room. How do y'all not see this? Like
Yeah,
Noah Clowney is a then I see Nets fans trying to clown Noah talking about he trying to be like Claxton. I'm like, no, he's just frustrated. The dude's out
right.
there battling and
Right.
trying to play the right way, and then the refs are screwing him over. So I
Hmm.
mean,
Right.
I mean, he's a human. He's going to get frustrated. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, no,
uh,
absolutely. I
uh
think the refs not calling a fair game does take the integrity out of the competition. To
yeah.
add to your to what Joey talking about, Noah Clowney played 24 minutes, was 2 for 6, 1 for 4 behind the 3 point line, had 5 boards, assists, still no blocks, 1 turnover, 5 fouls. And I think the frustration came from him getting all of these fouls in the first place.
Reason,
I
you
think
sure
he
he only hit 1 3? I could have swore I saw Clowney hit more than 1 3 tonight.
He
um
hit 1 3, hit 1 3, hit 1 3.
Yeah,
Really?
he got a
Okay.
stat
Yeah.
right. Yeah, stat
All
right here.
right, cool. But I don't agree with you. I thought Clowney still he still played a solid game. I thought it was solid anyway.
No, I'm not. I
Um,
never said he didn't. To disagree with me, I always have to say he had a bad game. I'm not saying he had a bad game. I'm saying that Jordi Fernandez is going to continue to get players like Noah Clowney and Jalen Wilson minutes, even if they don't shoot well because they play defense. You feel what I'm saying?
right.
But the
Yeah, he was
fact
getting
is that
hella rebounds, like timely, needy rebounds, like the ones you need. Clowney was there getting them shit.
yeah.
Yeah. But I'm gonna finish out real quick. So yeah, I thought Clowney had a good game. I thought Shake played solid again. Shake and Bake did his thing. I still think he's underrated. You know what I
Hmm.
mean? Nothing special, but he's a solid basketball player that can do give you solid productivity on both ends of the floor. And
Facts.
that's all I got, man. These refs are terrible, man. They wonder why these ratings are down is because of them. Like they're one of the
Mm.
reasons why these ratings is down. Like it's ridiculous, man. That's all
Yeah,
I
no,
got. I'm gonna land a plane
no,
with
no.
that.
We gonna get into that. But John, we gonna talk to us about tonight's game. Let us know how you feel. Give us a commercial and throw your link in the chat. And I'm saying, but yeah, I want to get back to what I'll say my little piece, and then we're gonna go to John. Yeah, again, refs. If y'all bias, y'all take the integrity out of competitiveness, and if you want the fans, or you got them. First off, you got the fans already. But if you want them to enjoy the game, then it's more than betting. It's more than winning and losing in betting. If you take the integrity out of competitiveness, you're gonna lose the fans. You already got us. Y'all got us. We fans. We want to see the game. We just want to see it improve. We want to see it done right. But if y'all take away the competitive side, y'all take away the emotion. This is not robots. This is not a video game. There's emotion in the game. The refs have to be good enough to know what's playing with passion and emotion and what's crossing the line. You can't penalize these players for being mad or happy or celebrating somewhat when they score the ball or they make a good defensive play. You can't be tacking them, teeing them up.
Yo,
You know what I'm saying? For showing emotion. But
can I just? I'm gonna just say this real quick before John go. It's gonna be like 2 seconds. You ever
yeah.
notice how the ref that threw Noah Clowney out? You ever notice how every time he called out games, Jordy at least is wins 2 challenges plus against this dude every time, at least 2 plus against him. It's
Hmm.
ridiculous, bro.
Yeah.
Like, but that's all I got, man. Go ahead,
Yeah,
John.
no, no, I'm with you. Shout out to Joey BK, always talking good basketball. John, talk to us. Everything Brooklyn Next. John, what's going on, man? Talk to us. What you thought about tonight's game?
It was quite a game tonight. That first quarter I thought was wild. We had a 22-11 lead. If Jordy would have coached this team to win tonight, he would have got coach of the year. I mean, when you have Keon Johnson and Jake Milton leading the way, that would have been just wild. But the Spurs kind of came back, started finding the momentum. Kind of just felt like we didn't take enough threes tonight, and our free throw disparity was pretty
We
bad. We only took
wasn't guarding
5 free throws.
Champagny, man.
I know you're right about that,
And
Jay.
I don't see how we don't guard a guy. Like, I'm not in the NBA or nothing like that. I'm not. But if this is the guy that is making the most catch and shoot threes in the NBA this year, I feel like we should have had somebody with a hand in his face.
No, you're right about that. But just looking at some of the
Penny,
pods,
5 for 7, 6 for 9 from the field, 5 for 7 from 3 point line. Somebody guard him. Go
Yeah,
ahead,
yeah,
if
John.
we was bro, if we would have guarded Champagny and it was one more thing we could have did to win this game easily. If we would have been guarding Champagny, it was one more thing. I can't remember what it was. My fault, John. I cut you off. Keep going.
no,
The
it's
Yeah,
okay.
yeah, yeah.
turnovers.
Go ahead, John. Keep cooking,
No,
John.
It's all right. And, I don't know why DFS is playing tonight. I feel like we should just trade him. I mean, he only gave you 2 points. He gave you 9 rebounds, but defensively, I feel like he was that engaged tonight on the team, and he probably should have been guarding a few of these guys. And that's why you really want to play the vets that you want to get rid of this team. But other than that, Keon
Yo,
Johnson, it was his best game of the season. I mean, he filled up the stat sheet tonight, 25 points. 4 rebounds, 3 assists, a steal, a block. Like, he's playing for his life right now on this team. And Coach Jordi respects the grit, the hustle, and it just seemed like he was the most focused tonight out of the bunch. Shake and bake Milton. I mean, he was
Who is
shaking,
that?
baking, making, cha-ching, an easy 16. He's definitely somebody to now watch in the trade block. Like, he's had 10 or 11 games already with 10-plus point efforts. That's something to keep an eye on.
Talk
And
that shit,
Claxton,
John.
I like Breeze that you said with Claxton. He gave you the 11 points, 10 rebounds, but really didn't feel like that. Surprisingly, I think him, Clowney, Dayron held their own collectively against Wemby tonight, but Claxton, when he dribbles the ball in the
man,
interior, man,
Claxton kind of had Wemby on smash. What are you talking
yeah,
about? Don't
the
say
only
held their
problem, the only
own.
problem with Claxton is
Wemby
when he
didn't
dribbles
hit a
the
three
ball in
to
the
the fourth
interior,
quarter.
it looks horrible. Like if Claxton doesn't have a clear damn lane, you can easily steal the ball or knock him on his ass. Like Claxton needs to work on dribble, man. Seriously, like he does. Like he's on his own skates when he tries to dribble the ball like that. But yeah, other than that, Wilson, 11 points. I disagree with Ice. I think assist playmaking has been one of Wilson's weaknesses, and I think what he's showing you this season is he's willing to work on every facet of his game. So I'm glad that he had 5 assists the other game, 3 this game, and shout out to Milton, 12 assists. That's pretty
Yeah, I was
impressive.
about to say.
I do
Somebody
not
say
want to
something
see.
about 12 assists, please,
Yeah.
because
Don't let Tyrese Martin play point guard because he will not get 12 assists.
No,
Tyrese
listen,
Martin,
I agree with
he
Ice.
nah.
make
I
he
felt like
make
Martin.
bad decisions with the ball in his hand. He
You
can't
know
be a
what?
point
Hold on.
guard,
We
bro.
gotta go to Leaf. We gotta go to Leaf.
No, can I just land the plane? I felt like
Sure.
Martin had a good start to the game. He was hitting some easy buckets, but I just think rhythm wise, like Ice says, I don't really think they know what to do with Martin yet. It doesn't seem like his defined role, and he's also still on a two-way. So if they convert him to a contract, maybe his role changes. But I think right now he's just trying to give you some life on the court. But yeah, the result didn't go the Nets' way. Sorry, Jordy lost on his birthday. But at the end of the day, to me, Breezy, this is the template for the rest of the season. Let these young guys grit and grind on the court, play under Jordy, and have some close games. Maybe win 1 or 2 and trade the vets. This was like a great energy setter, I think, for the rest of the season for this team. Let these guys grow together. And Clowney, man, that referee's a jerk. Listen, I'm proud of Clowney. I'll be honest with you, I feel like Clowney arrived tonight. He told that guy,
Exactly.
F off, bro. Like, I'm playing my ass off, and you're giving me these dumbass ticky-tack like texts. And I'm just like,
Right.
good for you, Clowney. Like, when Claxton did, I just felt like it was a poor taste. But for Clowney, good for
Right.
you, man. You
It's like
arrived
he stood
tonight.
up for himself. Like if you
Hold
gonna
on,
Yeah.
hold
stand up
on,
for
hold on.
yourself, you
Time out.
Yeah,
will.
nah,
Time out.
facts.
This nigga
Facts.
Clowney get ejected and y'all praising him. My son Clax get ejected. Y'all like, fuck this nigga. I hate
Because
him.
Clowney
Nah,
wants to get better. Claxton, he did that.
bro.
I don't think he wants to be
It gotta
here.
be
Nah,
context
that's
to it
just
though.
not the same thing,
Claxton
Jay.
got
Yeah.
been
Jay, chill, Jay.
clotheslining people, Jay.
Well, explain to
Yeah,
me how it's
nah.
It's
different, because
expected.
it
Like,
seems like y'all just be ganging up on
all
Clax.
right, hold on. We gotta go to Leaf. I'm gonna answer your question, OJ. The difference is the fact that the dude Noah Clowney is frustrated because the dude that's guarding him is playing physical. So he's playing physical because he's playing physical.
Right.
But they
Exactly.
calling foul on him at home in the Barclays. The disrespect. How are you calling foul on me? And these guys are out of towners. These guys don't live around here. They don't know where the A and the C train at. Like and they get to come in here and do all of this. Nah. So
Facts.
yeah, I think Noah
Clax be
Clowney stood
frustrated
up.
the same way.
Nah,
I'm not
Claxton
no. But
took
you
it a
talking
different
about
level,
You
man. Come
you
on.
talking about that one specific play and at that last tech that he got some of the stuff that he be going him throwing the ball in the stands, bro. Come on, bro. We
Yeah, come
need you,
on.
bro. You
Clotheslining
throw this
people and
ball,
shit. Like
you
what the
throw the
hell?
ball in the stands, bro. Bro, and you know we need you. You was the one that said, and we going to Leaf after this. You was the one that said, yeah, we got to do more scoring because Cam Thomas out. Bro, you was having a good game, and then you just throw the ball in the stands. Like, come on, bro. Like, come on.
I
You
don't think
could
he meant to
avoid
do that
that,
on purpose, but I feel you.
bro. But you're a professional.
He was
You ain't
frustrated, like you
you.
just said.
But you not, bro. You're not in Emerson Park, bro. You're not in. You know what I mean? You're not in the hood playing basketball. You're a professional, bro. You can't be throwing the ball in the stands. What if somebody just got some popcorn or some shit, bro? That
Man,
shit done for.
we gotta keep the same energy for ejections, man.
No, I don't think it's the same, bro.
No,
It's
I
not
But
the
think the
same.
let's
It's
go
context.
to
not
I
the
Leaf.
think the
same.
context is
Yeah,
different, though,
Yeah, the
bro.
context is different.
yeah.
But let's go to Leaf, man. Yo, Leaf, talk to us, man. We see you throw your link in the chat. Subscribe to Leaf 4788. Leaf, what's good, man? Did you see tonight's game?
Yeah. I caught a good chunk of that game, and while I was in Barcade, man, I was cooking niggas in that Marvel versus Capcom shit, man, while it was getting drunk because I had to drive home, so I only had one drink. But realistically, bro, like I thought the game in the first quarter we got out to a good start as usual. This is it's been that way for a majority of the season. I thought Wemby defensively was getting away with some bullshit, bro. Like I ain't gonna lie, it's this one like it was a lot of them shits, bro. Like that was like low key goaltenders, low key fouls, in my opinion. But I mean, defensively, we did quite a good job on them. Clax did all right.
We almost
Did.
held
Clowney,
them to 8 points in the first, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
yeah, definitely.
wild.
But Clowney
If they didn't hit that, it was like a 3/4 3-pointer that got them to 11. But they had
that got
eight
them to
points.
11, yeah. But
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Clowney,
Who about Shane Penny?
Yeah. Champagny, yo, I ain't gonna lie, our 3-point line defense, bro, has been not good, bro, for the last
That's
2
a
years. Let's
fact,
go
Leaf.
back to
It's
last year.
obsolete.
I'm not
Said
even
no,
gonna lie to you, bro. Like,
Since Zaire Williams been out, man.
Right.
yeah.
Good
Well,
mention, B. Good
Zaire.
mention.
If you telling me that Zaire Williams was the only bright spot on in terms of like perimeter defense beyond the 3-point line for us, bro, in the last
No,
year,
no, no, no. I'm not
that's
saying
a
I didn't.
joke.
I didn't leave. I didn't say the only bright spot. I'm saying I thought it was going to be Ben Simmons or Nick Claxton, and at the end of the day, Zaire Williams got the green light to be the best perimeter defender on our team, and we all seen
Mm.
that. If you want to, but it's not a real debate. We all, as fans, as Nets fans,
Nah,
know that
I already
Zaire
know that.
Williams. Yeah,
I
Zaire
already know that.
Williams
I'm
is the
not
best
debating that shit at
perimeter
all.
defender on our team, bro.
And yeah, in the 21 games that he played before the injury, bro, he already proved not only that, but he was at least the third or fourth best player on our roster, bar none. But going back to the
How the hell
game,
you gonna
bro,
say third or fourth, bar none? Bar
Yeah.
none mean bar none, nigga.
that's what I just said, nigga.
No, I feel
I'm
you,
gonna
but
keep my shit.
if he the third or fourth, he ain't bar none, nigga. It's bar 3 and 4.
Right.
Listen,
No,
listen.
it's the third
Numbers
bar.
a number, bro. Yeah, but just going back to the game, bro. The Milton Keon Johnson backcourt. That I ain't gonna lie. That listen, Keon Johnson need to stop shooting threes, bro. That nigga there, bro. Like, yo, he way too athletic to be settling for that 3-point shot.
I
I
about
think
to
he
say
could
you
get
don't
to.
like his
Yo,
3 ball. He
hold on,
hit
hold
two
on.
right in
Hell
one of
no,
them dudes' face.
hell no, I don't like this nigga
Hold,
three ball, man.
hold on, hold on, hold
That
on,
nigga is
He
shooting
shot two
dumb.
of them dudes' eyes out.
hold on, bro. Hold on. Let me say this. Let
My
me just
nigga,
say.
he shot 4 for 10, bro. I don't need that nigga shooting 10 threes. I
Hold on,
don't.
hold
So
on.
so you
Hold,
wait, so you that's still 40%.
yeah, yeah,
But
exactly.
the thing
Wow.
is, but here's
The
thing,
thing is
bro.
what, man? Here's what thing, man.
The
Forty
thing
percent.
is, the thing is, bro. His best attribute is his athleticism,
No, that's a fact.
getting to the basket, getting by people, bro. He
But you
got
gotta
to
think
know.
about
He
it
got
though.
to
He's still a small guy, so it's not like he gonna be able to
Right.
get
exactly,
to the
Right,
rim
Jay.
every
Right.
single
exactly.
time. He gotta have the
Mm-hmm.
lane to the rim to get there. Because if he
And
try
But
to
Wemby
do
was
that
on the
shit
you
every
court.
play,
ain't
somebody
hold
gonna
up.
push him out the air.
Hold on,
You
hold on,
ain't
hold
Yeah.
on, hold on, hold on, hold on,
but
hold on, hold on,
that's
hold on,
fine. But let
hold
me
on,
finish
hold
my
on,
soliloquy by saying this.
please.
Yo, you could get to a floater, you could get to a stop and pop, you could get to all of that shit, bro. Like you don't gotta go all the way to the basket and try to dunk on a nigga, like Russell Westbrook in his prime or some shit, bro. Like yo, just get to your easiest spots, bro. You the point guard for the night, set the tone. I thought Shake Milton, bro, was setting the table for a lot of people. 12 assists ain't nothing shy about, especially when we had a lead in this game. And we played them tough all the way to like I say midway to the third quarter, and this shit started getting out of line. But that 3-point line, bro, like that actually got to get guarded. We got to address that because no, Vassell, Champagne, you can't leave them niggas open. Champagne, bro, like that's one of they better shooters, and we thought Vassell was probably their best shooter coming into the game. So realistically, you can't leave them niggas open. But overall, I think going forward, just to end it with this team, I think this is the roster that probably should be playing for most of the rest of the year because a lot
Mm.
of these niggas gonna be going anywhere, bro. Like I mean, listen, Cam Johnson, um, is still on 3 years, 75, bro. Like most of the wins that we got was because of the vets. That if the vets didn't ball out 9 times out of 10, we wasn't winning. So we need to
And
keep
Cam
them niggas
Thomas.
off. So we need to keep them niggas off the court, and then just keep moving with the young group, man, because these are the niggas that's gonna help us get to like at least where fucking Washington and the rest of these bum ass teams is to get a goddamn top 5 or top 10 pick. I don't even know if we're gonna get it now because it's 6 teams that still ain't win 10 games, man. So we behind the 8-4. Bounce fast.
All right, bounce pass that to Jay. Jay, catch that bounce pass, Brody.
Jay.
Yo, what's good, y'all? I ain't really got much to say, honestly. I was saying it while y'all was talking. I mean, just responding to what y'all was saying, but I thought we played good defense at first. Uh, I'm liking what I'm seeing from Cloudy. I finally saw Dayrod clear somebody out and get a dunk. He broke the fucking backboard with it, but
Yep.
I need to see more of that. I need to see him like just push somebody out the way and then dunk the ball. Like fuck all that finesse shit, all them 3 pointers. My fault with for the cursing and shit, but word. Somebody, I passed the ball. Somebody else go.
I
I
got it.
hit.
I got it. I
Yeah.
got it. Hold on. What I wanted
I
to
need
say
to
is
see
this.
him shoulder
Hold,
lean a nigga, bro, and throw that shit, bro.
Did you
hold
see
on.
that shit
Dunk.
when he did it though?
Yeah,
He hit a
yeah,
nigga
I
with the
seen it.
hit a nigga with the shoulder, hit the baseline, dunk that shit. Boom. Like
Hit that nigga
he
with
can do
that
that
young
shit
slow
at least
shoulder
five,
lean.
six times a game.
For real, bro. Get a mismatch. Hit a nigga with that shoulder, bro, that you been working on in the gym. You been getting aki. Moving nigga out the way, dunk that shit. Hell with the offensive foul.
Facts.
mm-hmm,
I don't care about that. Move them niggas, man. Let them know you out there.
Because I'd
mm-hmm.
rather see him get an offensive foul off of that than off try to set the screen because he
And
be
then you
getting a
ain't
lot
got
of
no
those.
play at all. You know what I'm saying? Like, because you setting a screen, you just setting a screen for somebody else. Go to the basket, go dunk on something, bro. Move a nigga out of the way.
Mm-hmm.
Straight
Facts.
elbow grease. Move. Get
I
off
couldn't. I couldn't have said that no more
Coach
eloquently
Leaf.
myself.
Coach Leaf.
Yeah. Yo, shout out to listen, we gotta play it like this. We really can't be long-winded now. I can only let 6 people on the panel. Scott jumped on, so we're gonna go to Scott, Iceman in the chat. But stay around. You know what I'm saying? We'll just rotate. If y'all got something to say, stay around. You can easily participate from the chat or the panel. Y'all know what's up.
What
But again,
StreamYard changed the rules?
nah, I think I gotta
I
just
stream y'all
upgrade
done
it.
up the
Oh, okay.
cash,
All
bro.
right.
That's
All
what
right.
it was.
Oh,
Word
oh,
up, yeah, but you
Stream
know what I
y'all done
mean.
up the cash, bro. I'm
Since
on.
we, yeah, since
Nah.
we
Real
hit,
shit.
hold on.
I was
Since
doing
we
something.
hit, you know what I'm saying. I feel like you know I really do think that they up the price because they see the demand of content creators. But respectfully, they gotta be throwing out some specials or some bonuses. Throw a little 20% head. Throw a little group situation. You know what I mean? Like, cause the way they
Bro,
raised
you
their
ain't get that
price,
holiday
bro,
shit?
Yeah, they
they
raised the
bro,
price.
they went from StreamYard used to be friendly for the people
Yep.
to
Yesterday's price is not today's
yo
price.
to
Yeah, I ain't
I
gonna lie. They
we
fat
pretty
Joe
much
for sure.
we it's like they tapped into the
we
business
got
wise.
you
They
got to
tapped
clip
into
this
the
for StreamYard.
right. They tapped into the demographic that they wanted to, and they basically moved it around and got all of the people that they wanted to get because of that price, because that price was part of it, and they got quality. I'm not gonna lie,
Yeah.
but they price now is
It
steep,
went up.
I ain't
for
gonna
lack of
lie, they
better
charging
words,
more
bro.
prices than downtown Brooklyn housing, bro. Like this shit is ridiculous, bro. Like
Hey,
Word.
how much? How much is it? Is it a? You got to pay a monthly fee, Breezy? How much
You
is
can
it?
pay monthly or
Yes,
yearly.
like
it's
monthly or
How?
year.
yeah, it's
How much is
monthly
a
Yeah.
or
yearly,
yearly.
So
Breezy?
basically, if you in the chat, that means send a super chat, man. We need that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yo, seriously, like y'all funding again. This show is fans by the
If
fans,
you
man. Y'all
support
see
the
how I get,
content,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
yo, and
I
y'all
feel
support
Anything
the
gotta,
like
helps
that.
content.
too.
Say something.
yeah,
And
listen,
Oh, that
listen,
anything.
nigga Jay acting like the channel hurting shit.
Yo, we
Well,
is
shit
hurting,
no,
costs
nigga.
money. Shit
We
costs
is hurting.
money.
listen.
We trying to come up, man.
Yeah.
Listen, we just having a conversation. You feel what I'm saying? Like at the end of the day, this is what it really is. You know, y'all be thinking that content creators be trying to, you know what I mean, do the most and be having the most because of the super chats. We stream yard first, and realistically, I could go live on YouTube. Like
Yep.
I don't even need StreamYard to go live, but the way
That's a
No.
fact.
YouTube and StreamYard is, it's like different formats on how many people you could have up and how you could have them up. So it's kind of beneficial to have apps like StreamYard or Restream, because I'm looking at Restream, like Restream not looking too bad out there. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, yo, listen.
Like I'm looking at Restream, like
my
what's
right
going
hand to
on
God,
with
bro.
Restream?
I use
You know
that
what I'm
shit.
saying?
I use that. I use that.
Right-handed God?
Right hand to God. I'll use that. Like them niggas, like yo, StreamYard was asking for like 30 something on the dot. I'm like, fuck, month.
Wow. Why y'all doing me like? Why you doing
Oh
us
yeah,
like?
hold up. Let me shout out Day. I just saw Iceman comment that you put up, and I would have shout out Dayrod on that other dunk too. That putback dunk was fire.
Putback, yeah.
That putback was great, but I like
You
that.
talking
That
about when he
shoulder
knocked the
lead was.
thing off the hinges? You not
Oh,
That was.
No.
I think
The
that was the
putback,
shoulder lead. The shoulder
the shoulder
lead.
lean was the one that he had the ball in his hand, but the putback was the other shit. Your man's was pissing me off with that putback layup shit the last couple of games.
No, for
I ain't
real,
like
for
that.
real. That's I
I'm
said
like,
the same
what?
shit.
I'm like, crack, you
Yo, bro, and this is what I be trying to say about when I be arguing with you about shit, Lee. Because me personally, I give my niggas grief when they fuck up. Know what I mean? If you fucking up and you not doing what you supposed to do, I'm on your ass. Pause. But if you doing your thing, I'ma respect it. And them last couple games, I did not want to see them 3-pointers. Some of them putbacks was nasty, but
layups.
I feel like he got to get back in the rhythm of the game, and on some of those he was getting fouled, but he got to play through the contact. You big as fuck. What's the point of being so diesel
yo,
if you can't play through
you lifting weights for, bro? Like
yeah,
you
you're
in the
supposed to be able
gym.
to play through that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's true.
run through
That's
that
the point of that.
contact. Run through that contact. All muscle. First team all muscle. Nigga go right off you.
But
Boom. Dump that shit.
But I was making excuses for him too, because I did say you got to think about it, bro. Kid is still only 23 years old. He's still
I
growing.
want to hear that shit,
bro. You don't remember when you was a preteen still growing, man? Knocking over fucking shit by accident because you ain't realize your arm was that long? Like, it's like, imagine that as a big diesel ass nigga.
Yeah.
Yeah, but at the age of 20, my nigga, you supposed to be at your athletic prowess.
Nah,
I think
bro.
you in
These
the
kids
if you
are still
in the
growing
gym
till like 24, bro.
Well, he got to play
that's
through some of
crazy.
that beat. You know, people.
He gotta play. He gotta play. Do a
No,
lot of
he
that.
got to play through that shit because it's a grown
You know,
man's game.
Right,
But
exactly.
If you swiping at the ball, bruh, you in the gym
and you
to
just
make sure you absorb
and all you do is
that
tell
content.
the refs. All you do is tell the refs, give me the same thing that you give them. That's all. If they beating on me, they beating on me. Let me beat on them too. We can be beating on each other.
I wouldn't even tell the refs that, bro. Like, don't give the refs nothing, nigga. If you gotta knock a nigga upside the head, hey, so be it. It is what it is. But at the same time, make sure you knock him upside the head and let him know I'm stronger. I'm stronger than you.
I keep
got
telling
more
y'all,
strength than you got.
y'all know my motto. You get 6 fouls a game, man. I think you should use them. As
Use
long as
some
you
of
use
them.
it wisely, as long as
Right.
you're not dumbass
Exactly.
foul, but you get 6 a game, use them shits. That's
Use
part
them,
of
use
it's
them
part of the
during the game.
rules.
Yep, that's right. That's
It's
right.
been part of the rules for many, many years, bro. It's a lot of the players from back then. They knew that, bro. Like, yo, listen.
Yeah, that's how I played.
Yeah, you can't act like one of them people that don't never ever foul because sometimes you need the foul. Get that foul.
Yeah,
it's a thing called a good foul. That's why you like.
It's a
thing called a good foul, bro. And listen, I don't mind the fouls on the offensive end. If you got a roll in the basket and a nigga in your way, and you got a tiger knee him, bro, like yo, go ahead.
Yeah,
especially
early in the game.
You know why I think that like 100%? Because if you a big diesel nigga and a nigga get the charge on you one time, a nigga might not want to stand there that second time if that shit hurt enough.
Especially in the second half.
He gonna move out the way. He gonna be like I want the charge, but that shit hurt.
That shit hurt.
That said what I've been thinking all along, bro. I kept saying this shit with Zion when he came in the league. I said, yo, if I'm coaching this nigga, I was like, yo, whoever get in your way, bro, I need you to throw that nigga to the basketball stand at full speed, bro. Let him know. Let him know, bro. I'm not out here to bullshit around. You get in my way,
you want
get ran over.
You want him to play bully ball.
Yes, that's what.
Yeah.
I want you to play bully ball because you built to play bully ball. That's how you built yourself to play. You
Well,
Yeah.
gotta
Giannis
go
play.
perform
Giannis plays bully ball. Giannis
Yeah.
plays
all
bully.
Yeah.
day long. All day long. You
I
gotta
don't
go.
even call it bully. I just call it basketball. You diesel. You're supposed to
Listen.
go in there and do your thing.
Giannis didn't put on 50 pounds of muscle for nothing. He put on that muscle to make sure he get a nigga off a move. I'm
Oh,
dunking this shit. Ain't
So
nothing you
right.
can do
hold,
about
Yeah.
it.
hold
Yeah.
on, y'all. Hold on, y'all. I wanted to have a different conversation about that. I mean, we gotta bring it back to what y'all was saying. But with Zion, John Morant, and R.J. Barrett, that was they draft. John Morant is better, so the second pick in that draft was better than the first pick and the third pick. Y'all agree?
You said Zion. Wait. Say that again.
Say it
In
Job
again.
that draft
job
with
better than Zion
Zion,
and RJ.
Ja, and RJ. We talk about the top three. We always talk about how the Nets is going to get one of the top three picks, and this, that, and
Yeah.
the third. So I'm saying that to say Zion was the number one pick, Ja Morant second, RJ Barrett the third. You see what
Uh-huh.
happened thus far from then till now. Ja Morant is the better player out of the three.
Yeah, you definitely make a case there, and I'm just
Yeah.
glad.
I mean, yeah. You could say
Yeah, you
that.
can
I
say
mean, like
that
you
if
can
you
say,
want
but you can
to.
only say that. The only reason why you can say that is because of bar and health. I
Yeah.
mean,
Right.
it's not
No,
like
no,
it's
no,
not like
no. In
Zion.
the NBA, no. In the NBA, that's your job. Let's
Yeah,
stop
no,
this.
that is your job.
Hold on, hold
But
on,
I'm
hold on,
ex-
hold on. Let's stop this. This is not about like Ben Simmons. There was a rape with crime. It was Zion Williamson, and he was out there with that jambalaya, all of that
Jambalaya.
thick women and jambalaya,
Beignets,
and y'all see what it
gumbo,
is. He can't
Yeah.
play.
Yo,
Yeah.
Listen,
Yeah.
he was. I'm saying that to say that we have
crawfish
to. The
etouffee.
you know what I mean? The we
Mhm.
and the Brooklyn
I
Nets,
mean,
they got hold on. The Brooklyn Nets got to make sure that we get a player that's focused, like Cam Thomas. That if they not playing basketball, they think about dreaming about eating, sleeping,
basketball.
breathing basketball. This
Right.
is the
Right.
kind of players that you want. Somebody like Zion Williamson. You know what I'm saying? He
Yeah.
he not built for these women and what happens with social media.
I know
Like,
what you
bro,
mean. I
these
know what you
dudes,
mean.
some
I
dudes
know
can
what you mean,
focus,
bro.
some dudes can focus and
And then
just
some
Uh,
can't.
be like
Yeah.
zone in
I'm gonna
about
wait till you finish, bro.
basketball. And every
But
every every hold on, every number one pick can't handle that. Even John Morant, look all of the criticism he got with all of the stuff that he was getting into.
Yeah, that's
Look, you know what I'm
true.
saying? RJ
nah, but I
Barrett.
yo,
want to ask you a question there. What about when it's the other way around? Like the kid that got injured for the nail painting kid. What's his name?
Oh,
Oh,
you talking
McCain.
about
McCain.
I know
McCain?
his name,
Okay, look,
McCain
with
from the
With
76ers.
McCain, he be doing his little TikTok shit, and I think he's bringing more light to the Sixers in a good way with his social media following and doing all of that. So I feel like it could go both ways because
Yeah.
you guys
you could,
watching the Suns game right now? Joseph Nurkic just got
nah,
knocked on his ass, man. Somebody just sucker punched him.
Yeah, I seen that. Yeah,
right.
somebody
Yo,
just
I'm
I just seen it
I
on
mean,
Twitter.
wow.
I just seen it on
I'm
Twitter.
just
But
I
nah,
saying
nah.
mean,
But
they
Breeze,
could
I
be
get what
bad on
I,
social media or they could bring a lot of light to your
yeah, but
organization
Breezy,
with
like
social
I get
Breeze,
media.
it.
Breeze, I get what you're saying, but like, let's not act like when Zion was on the court, bro, he didn't sell you short. He went out there and balled. He
I
just wasn't
mean,
in shape. He just
I
wasn't.
think
Like his conditioning is not really up to par to stay on the court for 65 plus games.
I think
That's
in
what it is, and
hindsight,
that's been a
Wait,
concern. That's really been the concern since he came into the league. He came into the league 285.
yeah.
You
285
know
is
what
six
Zion's
seven.
problem is, Leaf? He felt entitlement. He wanted to be in a big market. He was expecting to be drafted probably by the Knicks, right? And then he got drafted by Pelicans, and from the get-go, he didn't want to be there. He even said that as much when he fired his agent. He called out the coach last year, like, the guy never want to be like. With Zion, in his case, he should have been, you know what, wherever I go, I'm going to become the biggest, baddest star, no matter what market I'm in. Unfortunately, Zion
Right.
just doesn't have that mentality.
I
And now it's
think
kind of a little too late for a team that's really up there to really take a chance on him unless the team wants to accept a bottom offer for him, and that's even bad. Like, Zion's stock has really gone downhill, and whoever you draft for Brooklyn, it should be a guy that's not entitled but wants to build his brand the right way. That's what it comes down to.
That's true. That is true, and I feel like on the NBA, the way that the NBA is promoting at least Cooper Flag, they feel like he's kind of that guy to be that way. The problem is, it's a lot of players in this draft that he ain't better than. That's the problem.
Who?
That's
Who you
the
talking
real
about?
Cooper. Like Cooper
Cooper.
Flag, bro. It's a lot of players in this draft that he's not better than in terms of
But
being.
they last name not Flag, man. I keep telling you, sometimes this shit is about marketing, man. And
It is about marketing. I
he is
agree
the
with you.
great
I agree
white
with you.
hype right
Some of
now,
it
and his
is.
last name is Flag. That shit
Some of
just
it is. Some of it is.
Listen,
I
But
mean,
some of it is, bro, and I agree with you, Jay. The problem is when you get out on the court, bro, you can't fake. Like if you overly hype and
But that,
everybody
bro,
knows
but
it,
that's why I be
it's
telling
gonna
y'all
show.
that the numbers don't matter. It's the talent. You gotta have a
well, you
good
gotta have a
scout that
little
get the talent.
numbers.
The number, like what number you go. Every year there's a redraft, and you see
Yeah,
that
yeah.
players should have
Oh, you
went
talking
higher
about?
than they actually went. So
Oh, you talking
when,
about the pick? You talking
yeah,
about the number
Talking about
yeah,
the
pick?
pick.
Oh, okay.
yeah.
Yeah, that don't matter. That don't
I
really
feel like
matter.
that don't matter. It's the talent. Like
Yeah,
Coop
yeah.
might go number one, but that don't mean he's the best player in the draft.
Yeah, marketing definitely has a little bit to do with it, and he's marketable. His character is probably good. You know,
He's a
if you sit
hardworking
down and
player
talk to
too.
him, you probably be like, yeah, he's about it. You
Yeah,
know.
I ain't mad at Coop. I like Coop, but after I was watching Dylan Harper, I think Dylan Harper is the best out of him, Ace Bailey, and what's saying I like Ace Bailey better than Coop too, maybe. But Coop just seemed more reliable and he played good defense. But I don't know. Like
I
either
think.
either one of them would be a great addition to this team.
Well, I
Right.
think. I think
That's the
Sean.
support part,
Sean's
Jay.
checking
Exactly.
out. Sean checks out the kids from Jersey,
Right.
and
Yeah.
he's checking out what they do afterwards, and talking to people that know them.
But I'm just
So
saying,
No,
even if
yeah,
we
but
don't get top
Jay,
three, even if we don't get top three, we could get players that would be beneficial to the team.
yeah, Jay. But what I'm saying about that is it got to be a shot creator. Got to prioritize a shot creator. You can't just have the defense hone in on Cam Thomas. I mean, Schroeder next to Cam Thomas is the template. We need to be doing exactly what Schroeder was doing or more.
hmm
And I think we got to do that with a point guard. I want to
hmm
see. I don't want them to. I want them to pay for jumping out on
But
screens
look, Pete,
and doubling Cam Thomas on the screen. I want them to pay for that.
but
They're
that
like
you
let
don't need a
somebody
point
like
guard for
Dylan.
that though.
Yeah, I mean, it'd
Because
be
if you
nice
get
if you did have one
if but
doing
if
it.
you get Ace Bailey, he could do exactly what you just said.
Yeah, but we need to make sure that the ball gets to where it needs to get to.
But
Right.
if
No,
You,
they,
it's
if
true.
the
hold
I
on,
you
like
so
I
can't. You
like I
but
said,
gotta.
I
hold on,
like
but
Dylan
It's
Harper the
it's
best.
like a
But
book.
Ace
You
Bailey does exactly what
it's
he
like a
just asked
book.
him to.
but
It's like
nah,
a book.
but again, the difference between Ace Bailey and the point guard is the statistic of Cam Thomas being a better field goal percentage shooter off ball. So if you get a point guard, Cam Thomas could play off ball more, opposed to if Ace Bailey, like yeah, he might bring the ball up sometime, but you know what I'm saying, for the most part, you don't want Ace Bailey bringing up the ball. You
Right.
just
Ace ain't a playmaker. You compare Ace's playmaking to Cooper and Harper's, both those guys' playmaking skills are way above his. And I think for
yeah
Ace, he needs to work on expanding his game, being more unpredictable, because if he just comes in with the jump shot, everybody's going to figure him out very quickly. Like, he just needs the right coach to really unlock his skills. But playmaking is something that Ace should work on. And just like Breezy said, you're going to need a point guard. If we draft Ace, which I'll be happy with if we do, you're going to need a point guard, though. So you might have to get a point guard right after you get Ace. Or if you get
I
Exactly.
Harper,
know.
you just get a
I
second
You'll
need
after.
have to.
We got
that.
4 picks, man. I think we'll be fine.
Yeah. Sure enough.
I think we
I
need
think so too.
I think the priority should be a shot creator, and I think it
First,
should be a point
I'm
guard.
not, I'm not
And
buying.
then
The only thing I'm not buying, bro, is the notion that any draft pick in this draft is going to help out with any future success of this team being plus 500 in the next 2 to 3 years or whatever. We got to hit on both of these drafts. It's just
Why
no ifs,
not?
ands, or buts about it.
hold on. I'm
Bro,
saying right.
we
Hold on.
could
We
have been
got
plus
four.
500 this year if they ain't trade Schroeder and Cam Thomas ain't get
We
injured.
not trying to be plus 500 this year.
But I'm
Right.
saying
That's
we
why
could
we.
have been. We
No,
could
no,
have
I
been. So
know.
that's why I'm saying
Yeah,
Jay,
that's
we
true.
that's
couldn't
why I'm
have been,
saying
bro,
that if we
because
if we
the
get
Yeah,
a good
that's
actual
true,
draft
bro.
pick, he could
We
add to that.
yeah, for sure.
Jay,
Oh,
Yeah,
no, we couldn't
man.
have
a
been. You
healthy
know why,
Brooklyn
bro?
Nets is
Because
competitive, bro. Seriously.
Yo, guys,
healthy.
John Morant hurt his shoulder, man. Oh, that ain't good. Oh, he took a nasty fall and hurt his shoulder.
This nigga, bro, yo, what the fuck?
Man,
Damn.
Damn,
that's crazy.
not my boy.
I hope
Damn.
it's
Damn.
not. I hope it's not
Yo,
the same
yo,
shoulder that
see,
he had
and
surgery
speaking of
on.
that,
That
speaking
ain't
of that,
good.
did you remember the other day when I
That might
shouted
be
out
from
my
my
boy
mama on my
Drew
cousin's
Smith,
side,
man,
man.
for getting
Damn.
injured? Drew Smith is out for the season, bro, from that shit.
God
Oh,
damn, bro.
Damn.
It's injured niggas left and right. God
yo,
damn.
he did
Hey,
not look good,
did
man. He
y'all
was holding his
speaking of
neck and
NBA news, did
everything,
y'all hear
man.
that Mike Brown got fired?
Yeah.
Yo,
Yeah,
let's
Yeah,
Mike.
Mike Brown
respond to
didn't
that.
get
Let's go
fired.
around.
Yeah,
Let's go
yeah.
around and get
Hold on,
reactions. Let's start.
hold on. Let's go to Joey BK. And,
Yeah,
how you feel about that? I'll go next after that. Go ahead, Dojo BK. How you
yeah.
feel about Mike Brown getting fired?
I mean, damn, I ain't gonna hold you. Like, I didn't see this coming, man. Like, I know, I don't really keep up with the Kings, but from what I've read, they lost their last 5 games.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I think he got kind of done dirty, bro. For real. I
Facts.
think, I didn't see this coming, man. So
Doug
that's all I
Christie, the
got
new
from.
coach now.
Who?
Yo,
Doug
Wow.
hold on.
Christie,
Doug
Listen,
Christie.
Max Christie
listen,
pops.
listen. I'm gonna
Max
tell you like
Christie Fox.
I'm gonna tell you what I know, right? These are facts, not opinions. I'm gonna get to the opinions after I get to the facts. The facts is DeMar DeRozan came out before the season started after the trade and said, "Can y'all mute up? It sounds like a lot of background noise." Um, so long story short, uh, yo, can y'all mute up? Whoever that is, thank you. But basically, what happened is two things. DeMar DeRozan, he told the media that we're gonna make the Western Conference Finals. That's what he said.
Right.
Word. Hold on. Shout out to FIFA boy. He sent a $2 super chat. He said, "Here my part of supporting the channel. Salute y'all. Appreciate you, FIFA boy." FIFA.
Shout out to
Uh,
FIFA boy.
word. A fact. He is the first in the beginning of this year. He was the first comment I got. It was from FIFA boy. Shout out to FIFA boy. But that's the but what I was saying about the Kings and Mike Brown. That's one fact. Again, I'll say it again. He, DeMar DeRozan, came out before the season started when the trade happened and said we making the conference finals. I know that was a ploy, in my opinion. I know that was a ploy to uh you know give confidence to De'Aaron Fox that we're going to be competitive. That being said, the second thing that happened is Jordi Fernandez is his first year without the Sacramento Kings. Now, I'm not saying that Jordi Fernandez was making what was the glue behind what the Kings are doing, but to me, it seemed like a clear indication that Jordi Fernandez might have been overlooked and the credit might have been going to Mike Brown for what Jordi Fernandez was actually doing in that locker room with the Sacramento Kings. When I asked Big Ox about this, because he a Sacramento King fan, he gave high praise to Jordi Fernandez. So yeah, I want to go around the panel. But yeah, those two things I thought stood out for me. But how y'all feel about it?
Who wants to
Um,
go next?
I guess I go, but I think you know what. I'm at liberty to co-sign that shit that you just said about Jordi Fernandez underneath the assistant coaching staff over in Sacramento, because if you look at the playing style of how we came into the season, and Jordy had that with arguably better talent over in Sacramento with De'Aaron Fox and Sabonis and them. I don't see Mike Brown to me before that season when they made the playoffs. Mike Brown was only known for coaching LeBron and LeBron and that them teams over in the early 2000s in the Cleveland and assistant coaching jobs in Golden State when they had Stephen when them niggas was running out of the West.
Mm.
So realistically, Mike Brown rapport across the league as a coach wasn't nowhere near as the rapport that Jordi Fernandez got coming into this job this year. I'm real leaning towards saying, bro, that job probably should have been Jordi Fernandez right after last year because they was looking to make the playoffs. And
Mm.
after that game seven when they gave up 20 something rebounds to Kevon, Wilt Chamberlain, Looney, and then they didn't make the play, and then they didn't make the playoffs the next year, bro. It's hard pressed to say. I thought Jordy might have that job might have been for Jordy.
Nah, but
So,
you
but
know,
like
listen.
we got. I think we kind of got. I think we kind of. This is one of the few times that the Nets like really got something, like really got a gold mine
Yeah,
at the head coach, bro. Because
yeah,
like that job seemed to me like it should have been for Jordy all along.
yeah,
Very
yeah.
interesting.
Listen. And on that note, the culprit is Fox. Fox is the one shaking up the. Listen, I'm gonna go to it right now, but I'll and the second thing I actually wanted to say was I seen an interview of Mike Brown when. Well, this is the third thing
Oh
though,
man.
that right before he got fired. And he was like talking heavy. He was like, "Yeah, they pay me the big bucks because I'm supposed to handle pressure like this." And
That's
you can
probably why
see,
his ass
and
got
you can
fired.
see, and you can see that he was trying to be comfortable, but he wasn't. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? He was, and it looked like the longest interview he ever had in his whole coaching life, bro. Like
Right.
no BS, bro. I was like, damn, I'm gonna pull it up for y'all to see, so y'all can for context. But they got they gonna be a
Nigga said that
team,
seemed like the longest interview he had in his life.
yeah, for his coaching life, bro. That shit, he was sweat. I never seen him so uncomfortable, bro. Like
You
I was
know
like,
what?
damn,
I'm
bro, this
yo
shit.
yo Breeze. I'm gonna add to that. So last year, I think they was playing. Before that, he called out the referees with a laptop. He called them out with a laptop in the post game. He called out the referees with a laptop in the post game press conference and said, "See right here, you see right here, you see what's happening right here. Why is this? I guarantee you, it's all over Twitter and everything. He got fined for that. Sacramento lost 5 straight after that shit. Brian Colazzi. It wasn't giving this nigga no calls down the stretch. It was like, wait,
Mm.
what? I was
Yo,
like,
but
he was
not.
like, yo, because the thing is, you can't show up the NBA officials. You can't show them up like that.
But you know what it is? They lost to the Pistons, bro. That shit. The Kings was
Yeah,
like
that shit
we.
hurt.
That
You
was
know what
on
it
Mike
is.
Brown though.
But
That was on the talent.
I don't
you
think
That
that
was
know
a
was
this
on
different.
Mike
is
Mike Brown.
Yeah.
right. This is why I wanted to talk to Big Ox, because right there shows me that fan base said they don't want to go back to purgatory. They don't want to go back
That's
to
where they
missing
about to
all
go.
of those
Yeah, that's where they're about to go,
playoffs.
man.
Like, no. They will fight. Trust me, they raising hell. If y'all want to hear pure chaos, go to a Sacramento King fan spaces on Twitter. Yo, I guarantee you they are flipping their shit, bro.
Mhm.
like that ass.
It's
You
They
gotta
crazy.
flipping
realize
tables.
as
They
much.
flipping
Listen,
tables, bro. They punching the
listen,
air.
listen. Right. Imagine Nets fans. We say a lot of shit, but bro, they just lost a lot. And then they went to the playoffs or the play in or whatever it was, and did for them to start off the season like this with DeMar DeRozan. Yeah, bro. Yeah, man.
It's
It's
Breezy.
crazy
over
because
with.
Breezy.
when they were
It's over
battling
with, bro.
when
But
Sacramento
what the
was
fuck they
battling.
thought by picking up DeMar DeRozan? What
No,
they thought that?
can I explain this one? Listen,
I
what
thought
they
that
did
was a
to,
good pickup.
what they did to Mike Brown was
Oh,
classless today. He was doing
I did
training with
not
them
think that
before they
was a
went
good
to go on the
pickup.
airport, and then they just
mhm.
fire the guy. Like that is classless. I think Michael Malone hit it perfectly. No class, no balls. Like to do that to the guy who was
Yeah.
coach of the year, guy you have a 17-year drought, you want to blame him for a crappy constructed roster?
Oh,
They had a chance to get Pascal Siakam, and
listen.
instead they did something so stupid and went for DeMar almost out the door,
Uh-huh.
DeRozan. Like, come on, like they did it to
Listen.
themselves. At the end of the day, it
Listen.
wasn't.
Listen.
It wasn't
Listen.
Nobody went for
Brown's
Hold
DeMar
on.
fault.
Listen.
DeRozan. The Raptors could
Listen.
have told you that.
Listen,
Yeah,
Exactly.
and this is what I'll be saying. He was talking to Fox right before, and I'm gonna pull it up for content. But at the end of the day, what I'm trying to show y'all is that these star players be having a lot of power, man. Power enough to get these coaches fired, man. And at the end of the day, Jordi Fernandez don't need no free agent that's getting coaches fired. So I'm no on Fox. After
So
seeing
wait,
this mess, I don't want
so
Fox
wait,
to come
Dion,
to the team after
you
this, bro. I
so
don't, bro.
wait. Hold on, time out, Breezy. Hold up, because you had me for a minute with the Jordy shit. Wait a minute. So we pointing at De'Aaron Fox for this?
Bro,
No,
that was
listen,
the whole
listen.
hold on. No,
No, no,
wait,
no,
wait,
organization.
no,
wait,
no,
wait,
no.
wait.
No, no,
This
no, no.
nigga,
Hold on.
oh, you about to play the clip, bro, of
I'm about to
Mike
play. I'm
Brown
about to.
talking?
Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
because Mike Brown said some shit about De'Aaron Fox, and he got
Look,
fired for it.
look right here. He talking to him. Now y'all can't hear it until they show it, but they showing they having a little look at De'Aaron Fox. Look how he looking at him. He not smiling with him or nothing. He like, yeah, all right, me, it's me, right? It's me, right? Uh-huh. Yeah, I know. I
Wow.
know. You think it's my fault, right? You chat.
Yeah.
You chat. You chat. Nah, don't touch me. Don't touch me. See, trying to go over
So
there
You
that
know,
like
was
you know what
excellent
this
lip
sound. Hold on,
reading.
you know what this sound like to me though on some real shit. It sound like a Kenny Atkinson when Kenny got
Yo,
fired.
can I
It
be
just
honest
seemed
with you?
like
The Kings
Jordi
are the
players
nah.
Western.
wasn't
No, no, wait,
fulfilling the
Breezy. The
Nah,
NBA,
Kings
nah.
are the
This
West.
this
and
this
made
this
him
Breezy.
get
wasn't
fired,
like
of
Kenny,
course.
bro.
No, no. Can I
Nah,
be honest with you guys? The,
I don't
the,
even
the
think
Kings,
that's
the
why they
Kings.
fired Kenny.
Nah, Leaf,
One
Leaf.
mic,
You know
y'all.
what it
One
is?
mic. One mic, yeah.
The
Yeah,
Kings
they
are the
fired
Western
Kenny because
Conference
of
version
KD
of
and
Brooklyn.
Kyrie.
They are. Listen, I keep on saying this. They are the Western
Hold on.
Conference version of Brooklyn. How many coaches they fired? 5. We fired 5.
No,
Like they're literally
Leaf.
us, but a way smaller market. That's how bad
Yo,
they are.
Hold up. KD,
go ahead,
it
Joey.
is known fact. You can look it up. They said KD and Kyrie not feeling Kenny Atkinson. That's why he got fired, bro. So please explain to me. Did you read something different? Did you
Bro,
read
I
Nah,
didn't
nah.
read
something different, or
anything
you
at
got
all. I don't read. I
reasons
didn't read
why Kenny
anything
got
at all,
fired?
bro.
Because it was real
I didn't
random.
read anything at all. But I listen. Listen. We can either confirm or deny that, bro. Like, be honest with you, bro. Like, all we just going off of shit we read. I don't think
Mhm.
we had footage like this containing to Kenny Atkinson, like with him doing the stuff, and then another coach then
Yo,
having
all right,
another
yo,
press conference on the way out the door. We
We
didn't
yo.
don't we
have
don't got
anything
we
like
don't
Hold
got
on.
footage. We don't got footage to a lot of shit that happened in the NBA.
Right,
That
right,
don't
right.
mean it
Hold
didn't
on. We do
happen.
got footage for this. We do got footage for this. I want y'all to watch this interview with me. I want y'all to listen to it, and I want to we could have takes after that. Hold on.
Years old, and I've been through a lot in this business. I've been through way more good times and bad times, but I've been through some bad times. And, I've been fortunate, blessed, lucky, happy, you want to call it, be around great players and great coaches. And the crazy part about it, I've been around coaches that have won titles. And
See, right there, it sound like he responding to some disrespect. Like, yo, y'all playing with my handle, but I'll continue.
Exactly.
they have a lot of smoke that
Exactly.
they got to face when their little stretch of adversity is not great. And so I've seen them handle it. I've seen the players handle it. And, you see older players in leadership roles or that are just a part of a roster. You see it in football all the time, especially from the quarterback. Those couple of interceptions.
Sound like he coming at De'Aaron Fox. It sound like he told him you ain't no LeBron James, De'Aaron Fox.
Nah,
I
he
done
come at
seen
all of
better.
them. Breezy, he come at all of them. You look at their big three of Fox, Sabonis, and DeMar. It's one of the most
Mm-hmm.
uneven, unorganized threes I've ever seen in my life. They
Mm-hmm.
are so unbalanced. It's really like a
Mm-hmm.
worse big three than we have. Is this our big three? You could hide the defense limitations with insane killer offense. These three guys together give you no real offense
Mm.
when it matters most. Like that's
Th-
organization.
Hold on.
You put together
Hold
a
on.
This
crappy
what it
three that
sound.
doesn't work.
Go
Breeze.
ahead,
Let
Joey.
me go
Go
real
ahead,
quick.
Joey.
This what it
Yeah.
sound like to me. It sounds like Mike Brown was trying to hold his players accountable, and it
Mm-hmm.
Right.
just sounds like a couple of people on the team wasn't feeling that. Probably a few of them were the stars. The management got wind of it, and they probably too many people was complaining about him and
Mm-hmm.
on the roster, and he got fired, bro. Listen,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
these players is soft in the NBA nowadays. You can't tell them nothing. You can't hold them accountable for anything. You can't
Mm-hmm.
challenge them because they're gonna try to make the head coach look
Listen,
like
listen.
he's the
Hold on. Hold
problem
on. Hold
and
on. Hold
get
on, Joey.
it.
Joey BK. I'm gonna say this to that, but we're gonna get back to the clip and then we're gonna have the takes after that. It's a difference from Fox having great individual play and winning the game like that, opposed to Mike Brown calling timeouts when necessary, calling challenges when necessary, drawing up plays when necessary, switching the defense, adjusting when necessary. So you can't put it all on the players. And again, I feel like Fox gave the ultimatum, him or me. Basically, I've been
Mm.
here before him. He
Bro.
got here. He ain't really help us win. He ain't
But
got this
everybody know
resume.
this is a
But
players' league, though, bro. This is a
but no.
players'
But what I'm
league.
saying that's what I'm saying. I think that's what it came down to. Fox giving them the ultimatum, him or
Hold
me.
up. Hold up,
That's
hold
what
up.
I think. I
Just
don't
just
know though.
just one thing to say before you go back to the video. I think De'Aaron Fox, bro, like he gotta have some type of humility in this
Thank you,
situation
Scott.
because in this situation, bro, like yo, this was the unanimous coach of the year when y'all made the playoffs and when y'all peaked at a number 3 seed. Before that,
Exactly.
y'all haven't been nowhere. De'Aaron Fox, you've been a perennial loser your entire career, bro. Like, yo,
I ain't.
what you mean? Like, yo, bro, he was on coaching staff, bro. His rapport as a coach is way better than your rapport as a player.
Hold
Like,
That's a
what
on,
you
but
fact.
did
mean, bro?
did is it fair to say that Fox had good coaches with the Kings before he got there? Because it seemed
No.
like it
Who? No,
seemed.
he didn't.
Who?
Hold on. Let's look at this from perspective. Where you at, Big Ox? Is it fair to say that when Fox got to the Kings weren't a good team, and he's part of the reason why they are somewhat kind of a good team
Breezy,
now?
but they didn't peak until Mike Brown got there. That's a fact.
Exactly.
That's true.
So
That's true.
you can say that, but they didn't peak until Mike Brown got there. All I'm saying is,
Mm.
when it comes to little disputes like this between the stars and the coach, 9 times out of 10, the front offices takes the star side. That's just how it
Mm.
goes, bro. That's just
Mm.
The
how it
the
goes, whether he
the,
wrong or right.
the worst part is this doesn't change anything for the Kings. You're still 12th place. You're in one of the toughest Western Conference in history. So doing this move the way they did, I think it's even
Yo.
worse for them. Like you should wait to the offseason to do
And it's
this.
going to
I
be
told
I mean, at the
y'all
wrong time.
I was watching this video on why a lot of people think that the Euro League could be like making more popular than the NBA and shit like that. And they was talking about the fact that over there the coaches are revered as
Mm,
like fucking heroes and shit. They don't just get thrown to the side like coaches in the NBA. And that
right.
Mm-hmm.
kind of helps with the culture over there because the coaches over there, you know, they be jumping up and down like soccer fans and shit. Have the
Right,
whole
So
right,
we
they
gotta
be
right.
get
having
a so we
fire
gotta get a
shooting up
Euro
out the
League team.
crowd.
That's what we gotta do.
No,
I'm
I'm
gonna
just
start
I'm
But
just
watching.
saying,
they also play team basketball in the Euro
yeah,
League.
that too. That was part of it
Yeah.
too.
Unlike the NBA where everything is star heavy. You know what I
Right.
mean?
That too.
It's all about the
Like,
stars.
and
I
then they
will
was
say that.
talking
Let me
about
just
the
say this.
fact that there's so much drama, like between like the rivalry games and shit like that. They
Mhm.
make that shit into a thing. But over here, we like cutting off everything soon as somebody get a little bit angry.
Yeah, I'm gonna say
Right.
this real quick, Breezy. If that's the case, and De'Aaron Fox is blaming Mike Brown, he better ball out when this next coach come. Because I tell you what, if they still losing and shit ain't right with this next coach, we kind of going to know what the problem was. I'm
Right.
just saying.
But you got
It's
to
their whole roster,
listen,
really, at the
They
end of
listen.
gonna
the
get
day.
they
But
gonna get
listen,
Darvin Ham.
right. So for
No.
instance, right. Whoa, hold on. The reason why I don't contrast the Kings to the Nets is because the difference is the coach. Jordi Fernandez is a good coach, and he's the core and the identity of what we got going on for the most part, in my opinion, because we don't necessarily have a star player like the Kings
Now,
had Fox representing them.
You thought that job should have been Jordy's, bro?
Yeah, yeah. I think that Jordy, he got the high praise as the assistant coach very long time before, even before Mike Brown got there. So him not getting the job, it was inevitable that he was going to leave. But
But
Jordy Fernandez seems like the kind of guy he not going to make it a mess.
Mike Brown
He
has a
going to,
better
you know
track
what I mean?
record, bro. He
Would
has
you
a
would
better
you
track record. He
would
Yeah,
you
did
but
well. Hold on. He did well in Cleveland with the Cavs. He was under Steve Kerr when they won all those rings. Sacramento's trying to win a ring. They're not going to put a rookie head coach in charge when they're trying to win a ring.
bro,
So they're
hold
going to
on.
go out and
You think they were supposed to
I
compete?
don't I don't
Well,
I don't know if
okay. They
Sacramento
said
was
the
trying
West.
to win a ring.
No,
Oh,
they said
why
the
you think
Western
that?
Conference
So
Finals,
why did
bro.
they
They
get a
said the Western Conference Finals.
why did they bring Sabonis over there to play with
Yup.
Fox? Why are
Facts.
they making all these moves if they're not trying to win now?
Facts.
I think they was trying to improve. Like winning a ring, bro. Like
Bro,
that's something totally
they
different.
Hold on.
they peaked in the playoffs against the Golden State Warriors. It was looking
Yeah,
like they
yeah, but they still didn't win a playoff series since 2004. And the
Right.
last
mm,
time I checked, bro, and the last time I checked, the Seattle SuperSonics, who ain't been in the league since '08,
bro.
they won their last
I
playoff
get
series in
it.
2005.
But
So listen, I
wow.
don't need. It's got to be a pecking order.
hold on,
It's got
listen.
to be
I
a
get it.
pecking
Hold
order,
on,
bro.
I get it. They failed at it, but that doesn't mean they're not trying to win a championship. Based off of the moves they're making, the players they're bringing in, the coach they're bringing in, it screams, yo, we're trying to compete now and win. It's not a rebuild. Not middling.
Okay, yeah, yeah,
We got
yeah.
three
No, no.
stars over
Listen,
there, bro.
That's true.
They
listen,
didn't
hey,
even
listen.
win
I
anything
think
though.
I think
That's the
you said.
thing.
Listen, when I heard championship, that's when I had to jump. That's when I had to jump off the porch. I was like,
Yeah,
oh, wait a
I'm
minute, we
saying
Listen,
talking about
listen,
they trying.
listen.
That's what they want. I'm not saying
Hold on, let me say this,
they've
Joey.
been. Yeah, go ahead.
I just want
Uh,
to say again, the problem is the KD situation. They gave Fox the same power they gave KD. I'm not cutting you off, Joey. I'm trying to add to what you're saying. They gave Fox the same power they gave KD. It's the same reason why Halliburton got traded. Fox come to them. Why y'all got him for? We don't. Hey, he a guard. He gonna cut into what I'm doing. I don't want to play next to him. He gonna be taking what I'm trying to do.
I
So
think
it's
that was
either
more of a Monte Ellis, Steph Curry situation. They didn't know who
let's
they wanted to trade.
listen.
Mm.
What I'm saying is Fox got the power. He's making GM decisions when it went wrong, when it was with KD, and there's probably other examples. Excuse me. For the sake of the Brooklyn Nets, I'm saying that that's when you go wrong with the franchise when you give the
Hmm.
superstar uh
But
GM the
but but
GM's job.
but
That's what I wanted to
Breezy,
say.
but like Leaf said, to Leaf's point, De'Aaron Fox doesn't have that fucking privilege. You haven't won shit in this
They
league.
gave it to him, but they gave it
You
to him
can't
though.
be
They gave
you
it to
can't
him.
be you. I'm
Well,
just saying they shouldn't
I
have
don't
though.
know.
They shouldn't
I
have.
can't
They
say that. I
shouldn't have.
can't say
No, they
that for a
shouldn't
fact.
have.
No,
They,
I can't
I'm
say
they,
just
that for
saying.
a fact if they
Are
gave
we
it to him
really
or not. I don't
really
know.
Bro,
comparing? Hold on, bro.
did
We really comparing
trust me, they
De'Aaron
did.
Fox to KD? KD is the NBA fucking champion, top 5 in the league. If that motherfucker wants something, front office is going to listen. De'Aaron Fox, yeah, you a star, but I'm not trying to fucking move the moons and the stars for you, bro. You don't have that track record yet.
this the problem
Yeah.
with small markets. This is why some small markets are stuck in their ways and they never really improve. And the Kings, unfortunately, just when you started doing the right things, you did all the wrong things very quickly. And Keegan Murray, that guy they drafted fourth, all he had to do was trade him for Pascal Siakam. You kept him. He's still giving
Oh
you
my
dog crap
God.
right now. Like that was
See,
literally it. That literally
no, no, no.
destroyed their future right there. Keeping a
Yeah.
guy who didn't turn out well. Like they
Right.
should have just made that move, and they didn't.
Right.
And can I just say
Right.
this? Are you
Go
guys
ahead.
open? Are you guys open to taking on Brown as an assistant, reuniting with Jordi and Juwan Howard and form a big three
Man, I
coaching
swear
staff
I
Nope.
right
thought
there?
about
I'll
that
be
shit
open
Nope.
to
earlier.
that.
Nope.
I'll be
I would
open
love
to
Hell
that.
that.
yeah,
Nope.
I
Nope.
would.
You know why?
I'll be open
Because
to it.
you know why? Because I think it will undermine Jordi Fernandez, and he won't be able to stand on his. Like it's too. Mike Brown will be too influential. I think they would clash
Really?
because,
I don't
Nah,
yeah,
agree with that. I don't agree with that.
no. Let me say why. I don't like the chemistry of you was the head coach there. I was the assistant coach. I was really supposed to get the job, but they hired you. It didn't work out for you. I left. I ain't make no noise. I just left. I ain't say you was a bad coach. I ain't do none of that. I just left. Brooklyn Nets hired me. Now you get fired there and you come here. No, I don't like that.
Bro, I think
I
you
like the
projecting a
coach.
little bit, bro. I think you projecting a little bit. I think
Why?
we all are, but my projection is going to come with facts. It's a fact that Mike Brown hired Jordy when he was in with the Cavs. He gave him a chance. Jordy said that himself. It's a fact he took him over there to Sacramento with him. With that being said, I think Mike Brown is a total professional. I think he would have no problem coming here, being an assistant coach, and helping Jordy out. I do not think he would
Right.
try to undermine it. I just
Uh,
don't see that in Mike Brown. I don't. And
Right.
that's
And we have
Nah,
a
nah,
and
really
nah,
good
maybe
and
you're
we
nah.
have
right.
a great
Maybe
coaching
you're right.
staff,
You know
Breezy.
what,
Why not add one
you know
more
what.
to the pot?
You know what, yo, Joey, I was inclined to agree with you before I seen this interview, and I had to just watch it on my phone while I was muted, bro. It was a lot of subs, and it was a lot of shots thrown, and Breezy pointed them out as the interview was going on.
it
So the
wasn't
real,
even subs. It was direct. It said you talking about when he
Listen,
was like, what we did not need to close out on that play. I told all the players.
no. I'm talking about this. I'm talking about the one
hold
we
on, hold
watching
on,
now
hold
because
on.
I had to
Let, let
just
me
watch.
let me let me let me continue it, Leaf, and then you'll go first, and then I'll follow up. But let the chat see this, so we could all be on the same page. This is Mike Brown right before he got. They say media session minutes before firing. So you know, maybe they looked at this interview and said, "Oh, that's how you really feel," and
Did y'all
then
see?
maybe they.
Did y'all see last night game after the game? He did the post game interview. Did y'all see that one too?
No, I didn't watch that. No.
Okay, that's what I saw.
Okay, all right. Let's get to this. We might get to that, but let's get to this. Hold on.
Exceptions. He says, "Hey, it's my bad." That's something that's a learned skill, And I
My fault.
started off with I'm 54 because I had to learn that too. As a young guy, you always just kind of look at the X's and O's and you try to spill those out. Well, sometimes X's and O's may come from the head coach or the coaching staff, or sometimes they may come from a certain player or a group of players or the whole team. And to show that you're human means sometimes you got to show that you're vulnerable. And I think at the end of the day, um, if we all learn that skill set, I know you're probably talking about Fox, but at the end of the day, it's not just Fox. It's everybody. It's Fox. It's Domas. It's Malik. To be able to say, hey, you know what? I made a mistake here. I made a mistake there. That doesn't mean that it's all on them. But it's just acknowledging, yeah, I'm human. I made a mistake. I can be better, and I'm gonna be better. That's something that you learn through experiences, and you learn from watching others and being around others that are okay taking on the accountability, because it's not easy. You got the pressure of the
Accountability.
world on you, and like I said before, there's a lot of smoke there, and not many people want to handle that smoke or know how to.
Yo, I said
Yo, that's
it
it
was
right
you,
there.
you, and you, and like I said, y'all feel some type of way about it, and you know what I mean. Basically,
No.
he told the media what happened in the locker room. Now I don't know if they frowned. It looked like they frowned upon that, but it looked like that's what happened. It
No.
looked like
Yeah, that's what
this
it
is
looked
the.
like.
But
This is
Breezy,
hold on,
I
hold on.
don't
Let
see
me say
what
this.
he said.
We're gonna go to
Okay.
Leaf than you, Joey. You got it, Joey. Trust me. You brung it up. You got this, bro. But what I'm saying is, by him doing that, he's basically saying like it's chaos, bro. It's chaos. Nobody want to have accountability, but I'm the one in front of the media telling you basically it's my fault. But no, fuck that. It ain't my fault. Pardon my language. And that's why I think he looking at it like it ain't my fault. Y'all gotta be better. And I don't know if he's right or wrong. We're gonna go to Leaf. But what do you think about the entirety of this post game? No, this
I got,
media
I got, I
session
got
right
to,
here.
I got to co-sign what you saying again, bro. Like, so names was dropped, and names were dropped, and a lot of, and one of the things that I learned about the NBA is whatever happened in the locker room, or whatever supposedly happened in the locker room, it do not get once you start airing that shit out to the media, now it becomes a problem.
Mm-hmm.
That's with any team, bro. Like, I don't care what type of turmoil we going
Whew.
through. I don't care what type of bad losing streak or whatever we going through. That should stay in the locker room. And that should stay between us. That is one of the biggest unwrittens, bro, in NBA. The coach can't violate that. The players don't violate that. The GMs in front office, they damn sure don't violate that, because they ain't in the front office when we on the court and we taking these losses and we going on these bad losing streaks that we going on. So I mean, I think everything that you were saying up until this point, and you could see it, and you could see it, and you could hear it, that it was some that most of what he was explaining was probably was some shit that went down in the locker room after the loss, and you can't do that, bro. Like, and I think once the players had a problem with it, somebody had to go upstairs or whisper something, do some type of management, and then some management whispered something to somebody else, and then it ended up in the hands of the owner. It was like, nah, they listen. The players ain't with it. Once you lose the locker room over some shit that should have
Yeah.
stayed in the locker room,
Yep.
that's it. It's murder she wrote. You ain't coming back from that. That's like three strikes and one mistake right there. You can't do that. And I think
Mm-hmm.
I think the one thing we all could agree on is that the locker room stays in the locker room.
Yeah.
Bounce back.
Hold on. Let's go to Joey. Joey, talk to us, bro.
So I'm gonna say two things. The first thing, I think the cat was already out the bag. You can already tell by the way Mike Brown answered that question when he said, "Well, if you're talking about DeRozan or Fox, remember, I mean, not DeRozan, but he said if you're talking about Fox, it's not just about him; it's about everybody. Everybody has to take accountability, and that's how he tried to flip it. He's like, "Yo, you can't be sensitive You know what I mean? You gotta take accountability and be like, yo, I gotta get better. You feel what I'm saying? They is sensitive, bro. You could tell. He was holding they fucking feet to the fire, and they were sensitive about that shit. Nobody
Yeah,
wants to take accountability. The team is losing. You know, you trying to. He's not running from it either. Mike Brown's not running from the accountability either. He's just
yeah.
saying they all got to get better collectively and take accountability. But
Yo, Joey, I wanted to add to that because my point guard shouldn't be taking 20 shots a game. And this is a lot to do with Fox and what's going on with the head coach too. And I
right,
think it's the Kobe Bryant mama mentality. Why would I pass you the ball? You don't work hard. Why would I pass? I'll shoot over two guys before I pass you the ball. You stink. Bro, there's no way a point guard. How do you justify a point guard taking 20 shots a game? And guess what? It shows this statistic proves without a point guard facilitating the ball and taking 20 shots, I bet you 9 times out of 10, taking 20 shots a game from a point guard hurts the team opposed to help the team. It's no way that your point guard is supposed to take this many shots, bro.
Yeah, I agree.
20
my thing is,
shots?
I
That's a
just don't
lot.
understand how a coach, holding his players accountable is a bad thing. It's constructive criticism, bro. Like nobody, like he said, nobody's perfect. You gotta be
Right.
willing to be human and be like, yeah, I fucked up. Like I'm gonna fix that. Like, are you mad about that? Like, come on, man. Like, I just don't think it was that big of a deal for them to fire him over that.
Yeah, I don't
I
think
thought
so
it was
neither.
bullshit.
You
But and
wonder
then
why
again, like I
ratings
said, Breeze,
dropping.
the way he answered the question, you can already tell the cat was out the bag with the whole Fox
Yeah.
situation. Because I seen Fox in the news for the last couple of weeks about him wanting out, wanting to trade. So you could tell the media was already on to that there was
Yeah.
some problems in the locker room.
Yep.
I don't think he fit our timeline anyway.
Nah, me
Who?
neither.
Fox?
Yeah.
No, you make an argument there, and I think if he gets traded, it's probably going to be Spurs or Houston, one of the
I don't
Texas
want
teams.
Fox
That's where his
at
preference
all.
is
I
right
don't want
now.
him. I
From
wouldn't
what I'm
want
Keep
him.
hearing.
him where he at, bro.
Nah.
Yeah.
I'm good. I'm good on
I'm
Fox.
good.
Yeah. And then it's no way that we could get Fox and Mike Brown on the team if that's what we were doing.
No,
Right.
it's not gonna happen.
That's
Right.
not happening.
That's not happening.
Hell no.
I'm more open to Mike Brown coming here based on listening to y'all, and based on how Jordi had the opportunity, more than Fox coming here. So you know what I
Right.
mean. I'll leave it at that. Fox is not coming to this team. Mike Brown maybe.
Well, he's still getting Mike Brown's still getting paid for the next 3 years.
Oh
So,
yeah, he good. He just like Monty Williams. Monty Williams
yeah, he
still
got
getting paid.
20,
You know,
And bald head,
25, 30
and bald
million
head
now.
Jock Bond. But that's
Breezy.
neither here nor there.
Breezy, you know what's crazy? Most of the coaches that have been fired recently, they've all been coach of the year coaches. That's wild. I mean, you got to feel bad for
That's
coaches in
true.
the NBA. Whenever
That's a
the
Yeah.
good point,
stars
John.
fail, it's not their fault. It's the coach's fault. You got to
They
get
did
your
it
ass
to
out the
Casey.
door.
They did it to Casey in
I
Detroit.
kind of feel bad, but they still getting paid.
That's
Yeah,
true.
So
but you know what
at
the
least they
problem is,
getting
Scott?
paid.
That
Yeah, I know.
all these failed big three teams that try to copy the KD, Kyrie, James thing, it doesn't work. Like you try to make it work, and it's just not going to work. But you want to blame the coach for that failure, and it's just like at the end of the day, your organization just constructed the roster very badly, and this doesn't change anything. The roster's still crappy, and if they don't make a move for a Johnson or somebody, they're stuck with whatever that is, and they're probably going
Yeah.
to crash and burn. I hope it's not this year. I really
So
don't.
so
I don't want
so
the Kings to
Breezy.
bottom out with us.
Yeah.
I really don't.
I just wanted to say, I think Mike Brown is a professional. I could just, from me watching him throughout the years as being a coach, you could
Yeah.
just tell he's a professional. And on top of that, I think he has the utmost respect for Jordy, and Jordy has the utmost respect for him. So with that
Right.
being said, if he came here to help Jordy out, I don't think it would be no friction. I don't think they would bump heads at all. Now, however, Jordy may not want that because he may want to just pull away from Mike Brown and not want to be in his shadows and maybe like, yo,
Right.
I finally got my opportunity. I don't want nothing with me from the past. You feel
Plus,
me? I'm
Mike
thinking
might-
my own legacy from now.
Plus, Mike
So-
don't probably want to shadow his legacy.
But
So,
we don't really know how they feel. But all
Yeah.
I'm saying is, if Mike Brown was to come here, I don't think he would be a problem. If he
no,
was,
I don't think he'd
let's
be
just
a
say.
problem
Yeah,
if he asked him. But
yeah.
I think Jordy is good with who he got on his crew. So
Right.
Yeah.
let him grow with his crew.
Exactly. Let him do his own thing. So I totally agree with that. Totally agree.
Yeah. Sometimes it's better to grow apart than to
shooting.
grow together.
We're
This is Jordi Fernandez talking about the
finding the
identity.
energy, and you guys did an amazing job in that second half, supporting each other, talking to each other,
Mr.
everybody
Buck game.
contributing. Right? That's important because they scored 46 points in the second half. That's how you win games. Right? Playing defense. Right? And obviously we shot the ball well. We were 10 or 11 out of 19 from three. Right? We're gonna be better at taking care of the ball, but we pressured the ball. They turned 23 times for 32 points. So that's our identity. We're going to pressure the ball. We're going to be there for each other so we can go long. Finding the energy.
You see what I'm saying? So we could run and score. That's why he want to play like Ben Simmons. He talk about defense and how we win games first. That's why Isaiah Williams can make the roster for next season.
Yep.
Bro, this dude, Jordi Fernandez, thinks about defense all the time, bro. Like,
well, that's why I win titles.
yeah, and I think he wants to win. He don't want to be in this league not to win,
I
bro.
ain't gonna lie, man. In
He wanna
today's
win.
NBA, you could have fooled me, nigga. You could put up $114 and some change, bro.
Exactly. This is
No,
not
I'm talking about Jordi Fernandez. I ain't talking about the entire NBA. I'm talking about him and the identity he trying to bring to the Brooklyn Nets.
Yeah, but the numbers you put up in regular season is not the numbers you put up in
I mean, but if you duplicate it to the, that's understandable, bro. But listen,
Yeah.
I think it's all fair to say, bro, that the Golden State Warriors at their peak, bro, they could easily put up like, oh, he got stolen. He got stolen.
Yeah.
He got chin snapped. Yes, he did. Pow.
Yo, he got knocked on his ass. Look at him fall backwards.
Look at
Yo,
Kyrie's face. He's like,
Yeah.
oh shit, you got punched.
yo, you know what that is?
Yeah,
That's
this shit
Nurkic's
wild.
karma.
What happened with this?
No, you know what that is? That's Nurkic's karma for throwing that fan's phone away. Remember when he threw that fan's phone away in Portland? He took the
Kyrie's
phone and
like,
smashed
shit.
it. There's your karma, man.
Hold on,
Nurk is just out here getting punched in the face, bro.
Scott,
Like
do the voice
Najee Muhammad, bro, about to get the season for that. I ain't gonna lie.
Hold on,
You can't-
Scott. What's the
Who was that,
voiceover, Scott?
Najee?
What is
Nah,
Kyrie
Najee
thinking
Marshall,
right
Najee
now?
Marshall.
Like,
Oh shit! Hey, wait! Oh shit! You got punched.
Oh, that's Kyrie.
He looked at him like, "Oh, you got punched."
Wow, he put his hand on his head. That
Watch
is,
it,
you don't
watch
do
it.
that, bro.
Oh,
Yeah, you can't do that to no man,
at
bro.
Kyrie's
Like, yo,
face.
Come on.
this nigga,
Kyrie like,
Kyrie!
oh.
Yo, can I be honest with you? Nurk is probably one of the most snobbiest players I've ever seen in the league. Like, he is a snob, this dude.
Yo, he really tried to mush him, bro. That's
He is
crazy.
snob,
Yeah,
man.
he tried to pity pat him,
He
bro.
tried,
Like,
he tried to face palm his shit for real. Like,
yeah, and then that nigga Najee Marshall was like,
Boom!
What? Punching this dude in his face. Don't put your hands on me.
Kyrie's like, well, the earth isn't flat anymore. But that guy's face is. Sheesh.
man, I didn't know Nurkic was that big. That's a big boy, man.
I can't believe he did that. That's wild.
Nurkic is a
Don't
big
matter.
guy.
It don't matter how big he is. You can be big and still get dropped, bro. It's a proven fact.
You know, the thing about Jordy, I appreciate. I think he would be one of those coaches that his coaching staff, he's going to keep them with him. Like some people, they like to have certain people around them, and that's it. If it's working, they don't change nothing. And I don't see him adding another coach, not unless somehow
Mike Brown, bro, he got to work on his temperament too. He got to work on not bringing stuff that was in the locker room outside of the locker room.
Yeah.
Leaf, why are you going to hold that against Brown, though? Because honestly, he's kind of justified. I mean, their team has been playing low-ball basketball since the start of the season.
Hold on, John. Leaf, that information was already out. Why do you think the media is asking him those questions? They're asking him those specific questions, bro.
He should have responded by saying no comment. That's what he should have responded by saying. But the fact that he was at the fact that it don't need to be discussed. It don't need to be discussed.
Tough questions.
I don't think he need to be here because the New York media, bro, they listen. They gonna pressure you when it's time, bro. They gonna put a lot of pressure. The New York media.
I don't know. Maybe I'm in the minority. I didn't see what he said that was so bad. I didn't think it was that bad.
I mean, usually you don't.
Once you start name dropping, bro. Once you start name dropping, it's over with, bro.
It's over, yeah.
Over with.
Yeah.
It's wild that these guys can constructive criticism and they're grown ass men making millions of dollars. Like if this is not what you wanted, the door's over there. Go play EuroLeague basketball.
It's even like certain jobs in the world when you work someplace and the minute it gets into the media, you done. If it's not in the media, you okay.
That's the problem, Scott.
It's only two situations you could get away with it, right? You can either have a front office who really values their head coach, and there's not too many of those. I would say probably Miami's probably like the only one. Like Pat Riley, I don't see him ever firing a coach based off of what a player is saying. I can't see it.
No,
he even let LeBron
happen.
go. He told LeBron, kick rocks. I'm not firing Spoelstra.
Right.
So I know for a fact that's how Pat Riley rolled.
Yep. What about Jimmy Butler, Joey? What about that situation?
He told
about
Jimmy
Riley
the same
Butler.
thing.
Yeah, guess what? Jimmy couldn't catch his flight today. Did you hear about that? Jimmy couldn't catch his flight. He's got stomach flu again. Interesting, right?
Are you serious?
No, I'm not. I am. I wish I wasn't, but yeah, he couldn't make the flight today. He's out for the weekend. Stomach flu. Got to heal.
Miami runs a tight ship.
And let me land a plane real quick. And this is the only other way you could get with it is if you're a coach who's won championships, multiple championships, and you just got the resume. Now, if De'Aaron Fox was to go cry to the front office about somebody like a Spoelstra or Popovic or something like that, they would look at him like he's stupid because they're like, yo, these niggas, I'm not firing this Hall of Fame head coach because of some petty shit like that. That's the only two ways. If you got a front office who really values the head coach, or if the head coach has just got that resume like that he's just, nigga, we're not going to fire him because of some petty shit like that because he's trying to hold you accountable in the media. Like, nah. Pop would never get fired for nothing like that. Spoelstra would never get fired for no shit like that. That's a fact.
Yeah, that's a fact.
But that's why Mike Malone was saying that's some weak ass shit from the organization.
Exactly, and Mike Malone too. Mike Malone wouldn't have got fired if he said no shit like that. He would not have got fired. They wouldn't have gave
Did he coach the Kings? Because he said I got fired by the same guy. He said in his interview today, Malone. Did he ever coach the Kings, or was it a different team?
I don't think so. Maybe he was working with him at a different organization. I don't know.
I think that's what he's referring to. Is he said the same guy fired me that fired Brown. And I was like, damn.
Yo, who is their GM? Is it still what's it? Vladi, or is it somebody else? Who's the Kings GM?
I forgot his name.
See, that's why the Kings. You don't even know who owns that team, and they're doing this crap mid-season. Like, wow, the Kings, you're 12th place, you fired your best coach. Wow. Hey, DeMar DeRozan still chucking up shots and not making much, but hey, ain't a problem.
I know Vladi Divac. Remember Vladi Divac from back in the day? I know he was calling the shots over there for a minute in Sacramento. I don't know if he still is.
Let me see. I'll find out.
Yeah, but yeah, it just sounds like some petty bullshit, bro. Like, there's not too many organizations in the NBA that really hold their coach down and really tell their players to make.
Monty McNair.
You wonder why ratings are going down the crapper, Joe. It's because these guys get paid money. They think because the money they make gives them entitlement rights to tell, hey, you're the reason we're not winning. It's not my fault. I'm the guy that's paid to shoot the ball.
I just don't know. I don't understand how you figure that you above criticism. Like, who's above that?
Yeah.
Who's above constructive criticism? Who's above being held accountable? Who's above saying, man, I can do better? Who's above that?
Right.
Nobody. Like, everybody got to be held accountable in that fucking locker room, including the coach when y'all lost 5 straight games. That's just not a one-person thing there.
Yeah, Monty McNair. He was originally with Houston, but he wasn't a GM. He was a basketball operations senior analyst.
Oh, okay.
And, he was an exec in Houston, and then he became GM.
Man, listen, the Kings ain't doing shit. Anyway, I actually thought they was finally going to turn the corner when I see them in the playoffs, and they was battling the Warriors. I'm like, damn, the Kings, they look serious, yo. They on the right trajectory.
Then they got DeMar DeRozan.
Yeah, it just seemed like they put that bitch in reverse and went right back the other way, bro. That shit crazy to me.
You know what the problem is, Joey? DeMar's style doesn't fit basketball. We were talking about three-point shot versus mid-range shot. His style is like a decade too old for this generation type style, and he has no accountability for it.
John, this is the thing. DeMar DeRozan is not a number 1 or a number 2 option.
Right.
He's on his way out.
He is a fringe number 3 option.
He's on his way out.
You're
Yeah.
not winning. Listen, I like Debo's game. He's a nice little player and all, but you're not winning anything with him. This is a reason why Toronto got rid of him and went and got Kawhi. Because you're not winning nothing with Debo, bro. You feel me? Like, what happened after they got rid of Debo? They won the fucking championship the next year. On God, they won it the next year the next couple of years with Kawhi after they fucking got rid of Debo.
And they got a tough schedule coming up. The Kings have like 5 or 6 tough games, so I don't know why they did it this time. If you were to do this, you should wait till the All-Star break. We'll see where you're at or something like that.
Bro,
Like,
they
you did it
stupid, bro.
now.
Let me tell you something. It ain't too many motherfucking good head coaches in the league or too many head coaches that got a solid record. I mean, unless you want to go pick up, the next up-and-coming hot guy like Jordi, pause, unless you want to do that, based off of coaches in the league with good resumes, it's not too many, bro. Head
Right.
coaches, anyway. There's not too many still left. So who they going to get? That's what I'm saying. Who are they going to get?
Yeah, that's true.
They're just in trouble. They're in trouble.
They're in trouble, yeah. They're in trouble big
They
time.
got Doug Christie, man. That's what they was waiting on.
Who?
Doug
Again,
Christie,
like seriously, like
He's
who?
the interim. He's the interim head coach until they find. So he's playing the role. What's the coach we had that used to coach UConn? What's his name?
Kevin Ollie?
Ollie, yeah, he's playing the Ollie role right now. He's just a fill-in guy until they hire who they really want. Until do they due diligence? That's all. So
Interesting.
yeah, man. Yeah, we sound like a king shit, but I don't know, bro. I just feel like based off of what I've been reading, I've been seeing De'Aaron Fox in the headlines about him wanting out, about him being forcing his way out of there. So you could tell like the media already knew what was up, like it was something going on. You feel me? And I could just tell by the way Mike Brown answered that question that he already knew what they was alluding to, because he even said it. He said, I know what you trying to allude to Fox, or it's not just about Fox, it's about this person, that person. We all got to be held accountable. You feel what I'm saying? We all got to be better. We all got to be human. We all got to be okay with being criticized. You know what I mean? So, and wanting to get better. So, I mean, I don't know.
Thank gosh we're just watching this all happen. Like, you know what's fun today? Some of the sources say that Brooklyn is kind of controlling the market right now. Everybody wants Cam Johnson. Half the league wants Cam Johnson right now. And you look at all the dominoes, besides Jimmy Butler, there isn't really any big player out there that can make a team really good right now. But we're in control with Johnson and Bell right now.
I seen
like,
that
we're in a
on
good
Reddit.
position.
It said that I seen on Reddit somebody posted an article. They said that Cam Johnson is one of the most sought out players in the NBA right now. A lot of NBA teams want him. But they're gonna have to pay that fee, man. If it's
Facts, pay up.
Exactly. If it's like
this ain't
that,
Candyland, Joey. This ain't Candyland. You got to pay real money here.
Exactly. Yesterday's price is not today's price, man. Pay up, bro. Pay up for real. So don't talk about you gonna give me some 2-second rounders for Cam Johnson, because I'm hanging up in your face, bro. If you ain't trying to throw me a first rounder. You know what I mean? I ain't talking about no late first rounder. You know what I'm saying? Something between 10 and 20. If you ain't trying to throw me nothing like that, get out of here, bro. I ain't trying to hear it. Straight up.
I wonder if the Rockets are going to make a serious run for Johnson, because I feel like Cam Whitmore is the one piece that would make the Nets go like away from OKC or the Magic if they have offers on the table. Because I think the Nets want a prospect with Johnson.
Right. But you want to also know what makes Cam Johnson also so valuable is his fucking contract. He's not on a crazy contract. So a lot of teams can fit him into their cap. You feel what I'm saying? He's on a team-friendly contract. And based off of the fucking output you get from this guy, he's really outplaying his contract. I know last year we used to get on Cam Johnson like, man, why the fuck Mark's get on this contract? This dude stink. Remember when Bridges was saying we hated Cam Johnson, and we used to always say, I don't know why Marks gave him that money. Now it's looking like shit. Well, Cam Johnson might be outplaying his contract this year.
Yeah.
Joey, who do you think is going to make a real offer, though, like that can beat other teams' offers? Because I feel like we all kind of know what the offers are going to be, but what offer for you from a team that wants him do you think could
can't really answer that because I don't really know everybody's assets as far as what they got based off of the draft picks they got and all of that. I don't know their whole setup. You feel me? And it also is going to depend on which teams are willing to let if they willing to let some young talent go, because a lot of teams ain't trying to let their young talent go. You feel what I'm saying? They ain't trying to let their Austin Reeves go. They ain't trying to let their Baines go. They ain't trying to. You feel what I'm saying? Like they wanna give you a couple seconds and. You know what I mean? And then, they ain't trying to break bread. They ain't trying to really give up no real assets because they still trying to contend themselves. So they want to keep that young talent.
Right. I know we just did biz with the Warriors, but I gotta look at them again because they're losing a lot of games right now. They're either trying to go for a star or a role player or a star player, and it feels like if they miss out on Jimmy Butler, Johnson would be that next best guy. But if Johnson's taken by another team, the Warriors lost their chance. Their team to keep their eye on is like a team
I
that
think
could.
it's pointless
even
for him to
that's
go to the
something.
Wizards, bro. Cam Johnson going to the Wizards would be him starting all over again. It would be like him
No,
starting all
Warriors.
over again with the
Warriors.
Nets. Oh, wait, the Warriors. I just said the
Yeah.
Wizards. My
No.
bad. Yeah, he works with the Wizards too. Excuse me, the Warriors. He works with the Warriors too. But what can the Warriors give us though?
Where everybody wants. They all want
John,
Kuminga and a pick.
John just be wanting to
No,
help other teams out.
bro.
No,
If
I
we,
want to
if
get
we,
the best offer I can. Listen, Jay. If we're being honest, OKC has the best offer. If they're
Last
willing to
night
pay,
he
if
talking
they
about,
want
we could help out the Lakers by giving them claps and Cam Thomas. Tonight
he
he talking
didn't
about he
say
want to
that.
help out the Warriors by giving
we're
them
in
Cam
I
asset
Johnson.
think
What we
collection
gonna
mode,
get?
Jay, we're in asset collection mode. At the end of
Yo,
the
what
day,
happened with?
we're betting
No,
our
hold on,
future.
hold on, yeah. What happened with this dude right here, man? This guy is flipping.
Is that the Raptors coach that got
Memphis
ejected the
Grizzlies
other night?
assistant and junior, 10 points off of the bench, and a technical, and Darko Rajakovic is absolutely
Yo,
No.
furious,
yo,
Yo, is there something in the water? All these
and he
teams are
gets
fighting
thrown out
each
of the
other,
game.
man. What is going on
Nah, they
here?
fighting
Yeah.
the refs. They fighting the
Darko
refs.
nah,
This
they
is
still
fed up
letting
with
the
the refs, man.
officials have it.
No, I'm
He ain't
watching the
They
fighting.
Clippers of the
tired.
Warriors. They just got into a tussle too.
Double
It's like
technical.
fight night.
They
Former
tired.
Memphis Grizzlies assistant.
He called that ref everything but the child of God.
Hey, no bullshit. I think Jordy gonna get kicked out before the season over. He gonna snap on somebody. I see it coming, bro. Dead ass. You could be looking at it in his face. He be wanting to be like when he be talking to those zebras, bro. He be,
And Jordy be over there
he be
looking
beside
set.
himself.
It'd be funny if he gets ejected. He's gonna tell somebody on his staff to challenge the call. He's gonna tell them to challenge the call.
You gonna
Jordy
see
done got
Jordy on his
mad more
cell
gray
phone,
hair
right?
since he been here.
Jordy gonna be with the BK block calling on the cell phone. Yo, call that
That's
challenge.
funny. That's facts.
That's funny.
Yeah, shout out
Yo,
to
who do
Jordy
we
Fernandez.
play
Happy
next? We
birthday,
got
man.
who's our next game?
Orlando, I believe.
Orlando.
Let me
That's
check.
right. We go down to
Sunday.
yeah. Is Banchero still banged up? Pause.
Yeah, he's out. Him and Franz are still out. I think Suggs is playing. They lost Mo, so yeah, it's mostly gonna be Suggs, Wendell Carter Jr. and Cole Anthony. Those are gonna be the guys available leading that team right
What
now.
about Anthony Black? Is he playing?
Yeah, he plays him. Yeah, he plays him still.
I'm worried about more Anthony Black than Cole. Anthony Black better than Cole to me.
I just
Cole is
hope we don't
not.
get to I hope we don't get to
Yeah,
like that foul thing they were the last game where it was like over like 4 hours of like 70 fouls between the teams. Like I like a fast paced game.
I
I don't
tell
like
you
when it
what,
gets
but
super
that kind
slow.
of helps us out though because they front court usually be killing us, bro. Franz and Banchero be burying us. So with those two out of the game, it kind of makes it a little bit easier for us.
Here's a good question. When do you guys think Cam Thomas is coming back? You gonna see him before the new year or right at the beginning of the
For
new year?
real.
Next year.
Draft
Here's my
night, Scott?
thing.
Draft
Next
night?
year.
I'm about to be on some conspiracy theory shit.
yo,
So do y'all
CT
think?
got
Hold
CT
on, real quick,
shining,
Briggs.
bro. He
Do
got the
y'all think
CT
they trying to
chain.
hold CT out because they
Well, I
don't
feel look like
want
he
to
didn't get
take?
no sleep, man. Look
Hold
at
up,
him.
John. I got a question real quick. Do y'all think
Mhm.
they trying to hold CT out because they don't want to take the chances of winning too many games?
That's
So he
Yes.
right.
might be
Of
ready
Yes.
now,
course.
Yeah,
but they still
Yes, of
holding him
Of
course.
out.
yeah,
course.
Of
yeah.
course,
I think
Joey.
they. I think
Of
Cam
course.
Thomas. I think they told Cam Thomas. They say Cam Thomas, you 98% ready, but we need you to be 100% ready. So take
No,
Exactly.
another
200%,
two
Breezy,
weeks.
200%.
Take
Like Jordy
one. Take
says.
take 1 week for 1%. and take
That's
another
dead
week for
ass
that
though.
next
Dead
percentage.
There
ass.
you go.
And then
Breezy gets
Because
it.
guys,
and then we'll
because
reevaluate you to make sure you're 100%.
because
Right, and then
guys,
we still gonna reevaluate you.
We've
I ain't
converted
gonna hold
Breezy
you.
to the tank squad.
Hey, I ain't gonna hold
The
you.
tank squad.
I think Cam Thomas is ready right now.
I
I think he
think I
could play,
think
but they
Cam
holding him out.
Johnson
Yeah.
could have played last night.
Nah, he got banged up,
Yeah,
man. He was he
Nah,
I
was
think
he
Cam
it's
was
Johnson
still.
needed
limping.
the day off
He
though.
was
I
I
ain't
limping
still
into the
think
Hey,
media
I
when
still
Breezy.
Scott
think they
Scott
would have.
he
I
busted
still
his hip a little bit. He
I
was limping
I
Hey,
last
still
night.
think
Breezy.
he can play. I
No, he
still
They're
should
think
be
he
homies.
playing
can.
I think
though. He's our
CT
best
ready. They're
asset.
homies.
I know.
If
But I'm just
that guy has a broken shoelace, he's not playing. Can't
yeah.
afford him to get hurt.
But if you was on a championship run team and then you needed him to play, he will play.
Right, I agree with you on that. You're totally right on
Hey
that.
guys,
But
so
yeah.
I seen something in the news today. No, this is some next shit. So I don't know if you guys saw this article, but I saw it was an article about Ben Simmons. It says multiple teams are monitoring his situation about a buyout when the Nets buy him out. If the Nets buy him out, they're monitoring that. Did y'all see that story?
Yeah, I saw
Yeah,
that.
I don't think he got no motion. I think Ben Simmons been doing what he's supposed to be doing for him to get another NBA contract. I don't think a buyout is happening, but I don't think he getting paid
I
the
don't
way he
think he
did
gonna
that
buy
first
him out.
contract. But
Nah.
hold on, I gotta be up early. And I wanted to say, I'm gonna be back with more content tomorrow though.
Okay.
fun show today, guys.
Before the game. Yeah, no, definitely, man. Shout out to Scott, John, everything Brooklyn Nets, John. Shout out to Leaf. Shout out to This is JTV. Shout out to Joey BK. Shout out to LBL, man. I'm gonna try to get the 10 fan panel again. For right now, it's only 6. But also shout out to everybody in the chat, man. Star Traffic, 8RSL, JP Liberty. Everybody that I forgot to mention. You know what I'm saying? Rehala 88, all of y'all, you know what I'm saying? Nets fans is the best fans. I'm only dipping because I gotta be up early, man. Y'all know how I go, man.
Yeah.
Uh, Again, man, I appreciate y'all. And yeah, and again, I think y'all take that lightly when I say it, man. This is a losing season, you know what I'm saying? But y'all here still rocking with me, building the podcast, still talking basketball, talking Nets basketball. That mean a lot, you know what I mean? A lot of fans been come here when we winning, but the fans that's here now, man, trust me, I don't take it lightly, man. So I want to let y'all know
Facts.
that, you know what I'm saying?
Facts.
And then again, more of the reason why I say Nets fans is the best fans. But we're gonna be back with more content really soon.
Share the
Thank
live. Make sure
word
y'all subscribing because we over 800 now. We try and get the 900. Know what I mean?
facts.
So let's get the 900, man. So subscribe. Shout to Big Fan Breezy. Finish closing out.
Yeah, yeah, and also I apologize for not playing the song. I just got the new laptop, so I was able to bring the visuals, but I
Oh
got a
shit!
train.
Shout to that. Brr, brr,
Yeah,
brr, brr.
word. So I gotta transfer the music so we can get y'all that intro. And me, Jay, working on a video. You know what I'm saying?
You
We
should get
working
a
on the
closing
video, the
song,
intro. We
Breezy.
talking. It's in talks. A
Breezy,
closing
you should
song.
get a closing song, yeah, for the show in the future. Think about that. That'd be fun. Be
Okay.
different from the intro. That'd be fun.
All right. J make beats, man. We might put something together.
Let's go.
So shout to all y'all, shout to all y'all, and again, man, I appreciate y'all. Nets fans is the best fans. We be back real soon, more content. Peace.
Peace.
Good night, everybody.
Peace,
Peace.
man.
Peace.
Good night.